I endure. I'm gonna dance some more. Well, life is reflections of the past. They do not last, so I will just dance.
The Nightbot's here.
Well, I can't stop dancing. I can't stop dancing. Well, I can't stop dancing. No matter how hard I try. I feel so good tonight. I'm gonna dance all night.
Good to see everybody in the chat. I'm so happy you joined us.
Stop dancing. Well, I can't stop
So long.
dancing.
We're here for
Well,
all
I
of you.
can't stop dancing. Well, I
What's
can't
that?
stop dancing.
Hold on.
Well, I can't stop dancing. Well, I can't stop dancing. Well, I can't stop dancing. No matter how hard I try. I feel so good tonight. I'm gonna dance all night.
Welcome, everybody.
Oh,
Dude, the
wow, not mine, no.
mustache. How the hell are ya? It's been a while. We had a little outing last week. We were away.
Yeah.
Brian's been gone for several weeks, but he's back now.
Hi, everybody. Hello,
Let's hear it for
everybody.
him.
Hello, everybody.
Happy
I'm
to
back.
have you back.
I'm happy to be back. I missed everyone. How you doing?
I'm doing well. We haven't talked exclusively about everything since we had a call in from Japan.
Oh, yeah.
That was very, very cool, man. That was,
Yeah, I thought I was in the Indiana Jones line, but I wasn't. I was in the
Oh.
ride next to it.
the center of the earth ride or whatever.
No, I didn't get to go to that. It was closed.
That really? There's a big
Yeah,
worm down there.
I know. I heard that one's really one to see. That one and 20,000 Leagues were not running. But
Okay,
no,
alright.
this was the one where you like go to like a roller coaster. It has a loop and you go through like a Mayan
shit.
temple. I don't know.
I thought that was Indiana Jones. It was like
No,
it was like
Indiana-
Crystal Skulls. That
Yeah,
Indiana
Jones is just our Indiana Jones with Crystal Skull, but before the ride.
Yeah,
Or
you're
before
right.
the movie.
Before the movie.
Jared told me about that. Actually, he was like, they did.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, I don't know if they like picked it later or how it worked. But,
How the fuck that
But yeah, we were
works.
in queue for that ride, whatever it's fucking called, Temple Madness.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's when I was like, oh shit, I can just hop into Discord if you're still on and see what's going on. So
So there's a lot to talk about.
yeah,
You got married.
yes it did.
You look different. You look taken. You're
Yeah,
off
man.
the
I'm
table.
off the market,
You're,
folks.
You're
ladies and gentlemen.
you are spoken for. Sorry, ladies.
Sorry, everyone.
Dance class.
That's not the one I was looking for. I was
Dance class.
I'm getting horny now just thinking about it.
you had a honeymoon in
Yeah.
Japan.
Yep.
Johnny and I went out to Riverside to dance in a
Equal things. Yeah.
beautiful VFW. No, this was no VFW. I'll tell you more about the Hatebreed show we went on. There's just been a lot of prep for Interactive Hell Festival. I almost said
It's
it
coming
wrong.
up soon, man.
Brian, I almost said it wrong.
It's coming up soon.
Coming up so soon. The chat is here
Look at
with
that.
us. Thank you, everyone,
Oh, and
for
what's that
for
behind
joining
it?
us. The Wheel is here. The Wheel has been an active.
I like it.
It's been an active part of the show lately, Brian.
Well,
People want the Wheel. People don't want the Wheel. A lot of arguments back and forth.
I like that.
It's almost Halloween. We're both wearing our scary, spooky monster
Yeah,
shirts.
dude, I'm wearing my Heckraiser shirt.
Yeah, Ray's Heck. I got the
No, my
Hookhausen.
Mom says I can't swear.
Dude, Hookhausen and Heckraiser are probably kind of like equal power levels,
Yeah.
you know, if
Well,
you
yeah.
think about it. Like,
I don't know what would happen if they faced off. I think
Yeah, I
it's fun.
wouldn't-
I got an email
I wouldn't
today
know.
from AEW.
What'd it say?
promoting Danhausen. And like some merch from Danhausen. I'm like, that motherfucker has not been on AEW TV in
Yeah, what the fuck?
a year?
he's been doing some
A
GCW
year?
shit
I know. Did
lately.
he do like
which
some shit against Orange Cassidy like over the summer?
I'm kind of excited about. Okay, I'm gonna jump.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna jump right back into the game from last week, Brian.
Let's do it.
Just to bring you up to speed quickly on last week.
Killer DLS says, fuck the wheel spin. Team back now.
Oh shit, killer! Bored with the wheel.
I love it. I
Okay.
love it. I love to see
Hey,
it.
All right. I voice the
Anti-wheel
opinion.
spin in
This
effect.
is a true democracy, people.
God damn, this is the only vote that counts. Otherwise, don't vote.
You heard it here first, folks. And I just want to bring you up to speed, Brian. I had never played. I was kind of miffed that Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster was not coming out.
Physical, right?
Until like the end of the year physically, and I want that.
Yep.
It seems all I want right now are remakes, but maybe that's says something.
Well,
Maybe all the games I like are all done being made, and now they're just being remade. Point being, though, I had this on my shelf, Dead Rising 3. It was locked on the Xbox, but I finally like picked that up for like $5 at like Book Off or something.
Good deal. Good
Right?
deal.
Just to go like, oh, I'll get to this eventually. I never did. Never, ever did. Then, here I am looking at Dead Rising Remaster, and it's like, okay, on Amazon, I don't know, fucking pre-order maybe the end of the year. It's got that floating into the year date. You don't know when it's going to come.
Right, yeah.
And then I just started thinking like, well, let me play Dead Rising 3. I pulled it off the shelf. It sucked. It was terrible. It was like a 360 game. And this is my one and only Xbox One game that I own. And I think after like an hour of the intro, I was just like, okay, can't. I'm going to pick up, because I did see on Amazon when I was browsing for the remaster, I was like, oh, this was like in a wish list of mine, Frank's Big Package.
Yeah.
It's a Dead Rising 4 for PS4. It comes with all the DLC. That thing's been in a wish list, I'm going to say, for like 3 years, right?
All right.
On Amazon. And I was like, fucking $19. I was like, hell,
That's
it's
not
worth
bad.
a shot. Let me scratch that little Dead Rising itch. Let me play the entirety of the series. And I was really entertained with it last week, man.
Good,
I was
man. I'm excited.
more entertained than I thought. And I'm really curious now if I go to Dead Rising Remaster in like a couple months or whenever it gets here. Is that game gonna feel super like cheesed now? Because like you can't combine items, the combat's gonna be the same. Like this feels pretty polished, right? This is the 4th game in the franchise.
Yeah, and this one I remember I think people really liked.
Did they? See, I heard this came out at a time where like no one I even know, who were all fans here at Mega 64 playing the series. Like no one I know played this.
Right.
And no one I know played 3. How many items do I got? I still got the t-shirt launcher. Oh, fuck, Brian. You know what the worst part is? Learning the controls after every week. Oh, melee? Oh, yeah, there's different weapon wheels. T-shirt launcher. Eat this. You think this humiliates them?
I don't care. I intended to humiliate them.
Hey, piss off.
So, since I intend it that way,
Yeah.
that's all.
How's
How's it going, guys?
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. I should probably combine this. Some fucking hipster just attacked our stream. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was like a guy with a curly mustache trying to sell me soap real quick.
it was a knife video. 'Cause our knife fan, team player gamer in the chat, said that one of the Civivi Yonder knives is $60 on Amazon. So I clicked on the page for it.
What's a Civivi Yonder knife?
It's here, I'll show you.
Okay, is it gonna play again?
No, I accidentally clicked on the video.
Civivi. Is this a gravity knife, which is illegal in California?
I don't know what the mechanism was like. I was trying to not click on a video.
Oh yeah. No, I hear you. That's good. I forget which one of the browsers is default turned off. So if you want to safe browse,
this one.
I think
on
it
the
is
right.
too. That's your safe one. But dude, I'm all about talking knives. You know what? It's rare, but I've got Old Faithful on me today.
That's the OG, man.
The Osborne design, the old Benchmade from like 98. Speaking of 98, it's just this nice aluminum everyday kind of carry feel, and to wear with the sweatpants too. It tucks into the the hip just perfectly.
Does this have an assist? See, I know this is silly, but I always
We talking Blade
prefer-
Show? Yeah.
Yeah, I won a Blade Show Best Buy of the Year.
Damn, 2024.
It's a cool looking
I've
knife.
never heard of
It's a-
CVV.
Neither have I. It's a shorter but a wider blade, which I kind of like that.
As a knife collector, that's a beautiful
Yeah.
edge.
Yeah.
I like a Tonto half serration. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like the full.
Can I get a shot of that again?
Yeah.
That was pretty. Did you already close it?
Yeah, but I can.
Dude, I hate myself.
It's okay.
I do this to you every week, but there
No,
you are.
well, I shouldn't close shit so
Boo
fast.
me.
Andrew, our mutual friend Andrew, used to always give me shit because he's like, "Why do you close shit so fast?" I'm like, "Oh, because I'm done."
Oh, our homie from Razor Nights?
Yeah, when he used to live with me.
Opening song
Yeah.
by the lovely band. You know them as Razor Nights.
But yeah, I like
That's
the
not them.
full tang sharpen.
This is them.
I forget. Whoa,
Listen to Andrew on those skids.
you love it.
Yeah. Filmed this music video in my front yard. This was a good time.
Yeah, it was a fun day.
It was a real fun day. We've known Andrew a long time. Andrew lived with me before Eric lived with me.
Oh yeah.
We knew Andrew not only from Razor Nights, but from what's every band iteration?
He was in Maniac
Maniac.
and Devil's Weapon.
Devil's Weapon, and then before that it was
Jet Kill.
Jet Kill Radio,
Yeah.
and then I think that's it.
Yeah, I think
think when
Devil's
he
Weapon
moved
was
in-
first, then Jet Kill, then Maniac, then Razor Nights.
Yeah, when he moved in, he was still doing, or he had just started doing Jet Kill stuff. Because I remember they came and recorded or practiced and rehearsed in
Yeah.
the bedroom there. The only time the neighbors came down to complain. Oh, I can hear the drums. It's like, yeah, it's like 7 p.m. It's like
Yeah.
not past 10.
It's not that late.
I think you can have drums in your house.
Looking back at it now, I'm like, oh, I totally get it.
I've walked through neighborhoods with the dog,
Yeah.
and I hear people playing drums in their house when
Yeah.
I'm out in the street.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I heard kids practicing trumpet,
Yeah,
I hear all kinds of shit.
I don't disagree with you. I think that there's definitely something to be said
After
about.
10, I think is when the city goes yo, noise complaints,
Yeah, I mean,
are valid after 10, right?
I think honestly, it's like any time before 7 p.m., you're probably fine. 7 p.m. and after, I feel like people want to rest. They want to be at home.
Yo, and say case by case basis.
But even then, it's like before. As long as you're really done by 9 p.m., you're okay.
Your neighbor comes and knocks on your door, and she's like, "Look, I'm so sorry, but I have a newborn. We just got her home this week. We're trying to build a pattern and get some kind of semblance in our life. Could you please, could you guys stop by 5? All right, cool. Case by case basis, right?
I mean, right.
With everything in life.
I mean, that's always what it is. Like, if you're
at
doing
this
it during the day and they come in and they bug you and it's like
This crop
4
top.
or 5 in the afternoon or 6 even.
And you have to.
It's like,
you have a deadline to
guys.
record. Like
Guys,
you
come
rented
on.
equipment, and we have the weekend to finish recording this, and it's like.
Yeah. This is the only time I can get it done. If it's a
You gotta
a week,
weigh the pros and cons, dude. Maybe your newborn ain't worth it. I don't know.
If it's a weekly thing, it's like one thing, but also you don't want your kids to be in completely silent environments.
True. Tell her that.
You want. I mean, you really want them to have experience with it being loud around them. So that
Sounds.
yeah, they're not
Take
like
him to
sleepers.
a casino. There were.
I mean, not take them to a casino.
I saw.
But,
Okay.
just
Well. All right.
Pervert.
doesn't need to be perfectly silent for the kids to sleep.
I saw kids in my screening of Terrifier 3 a couple weekends
I
ago.
love when people take kids to horror movies. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw 2 immediately, within the first, I don't know, the first 4 minutes of the movie. 2 people get up, a row in front of me, and start to leave. And it was a mother and her son, and she was storming out, and the son like leaned over the railing as she walked under him and was like, "Where are you going?" And then he left eventually, but like he halted, and then I realized the two people that stayed there were the father and the other son.
Oh.
So she was like, "This is disgusting, and come on, Damien, we're leaving." And the other two just sat there, and the little kid was like, "Should I stay with Dad?" And she was like, "Get down here." And then he left, and I just felt bad for him.
Right.
But now he's gonna seek it out. He'll rent it. he'll stream it on demand.
Who takes their family to go
I know,
see
there was
Terrifier?
There were little kids in there. I was like, "Yo, this shit is."
Who? I mean, if you're gonna, I'm saying it's fine to let kids watch horror movies. Let them watch that at home. Where at least the lights are on. They know the TV isn't real. The theater for a kid can sometimes be really a little bit hard to escape the immediacy of it because it's big.
Shit.
So, I mean, I remember watching horror movies and loving being scared. Because it wasn't real scare. It was like, oh, it's just scary in this video.
Yeah, monster movies for me,
But
it was like
Terrifier.
Michael Jackson's Thriller was like, "Oh my god, I loved it. It's so scary."
Yeah.
But Terrifier would have
Like even the end of
made
fucking
me like grow. You know what?
Superman 2 or
The
whatever.
first movie that really made me like disgusted and queasy and like I felt like, why the fuck? Oh, what I see was A Clockwork Orange.
Oh yeah.
And it was a Halloween party in like my freshman year of high school.
Okay.
And that was like, yo, we got a tape. Someone recorded it off the Spice Channel, 99. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Spice was fuzzed out, but then my parents got the cable box, so we hooked it up. We recorded A Clockwork Orange. It's this rated X Stanley Kubrick movie. That's what was billed to me as like, we're gonna watch this tape. We recorded off the porno channel.
Oh man.
And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? It's weird because I became obsessed with that movie.
I mean, it's a great movie.
Well, it scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
And it caused a visceral reaction, which no film had done previous to that. Probably Michael Jackson's Thriller, when I was really young, just terrified me. But fascinated me in the same way, where it was like, turn it off, I have to look away and calm down. And then 10 minutes later, I'd be like, okay, play the tape again. Oh, fuck, I made it 30 more seconds in, and I have to stop the tape and go, like, hide again. And apparently I drove my grandparents crazy, because, like, my grandma hated that shit. It's all zombies and oozing fucking green ooze out of the fat dude's mouth. And all those effects are so sick. No wonder I was, like, obsessed with zombie makeup and zombie films and everything later in life. But that fascinated me in a way. Clockwork Orange did the same thing, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because I was like, a little older, and I gave it a rewatch back in the Banana Video days. I rented it.
I love it.
Because then I got into all Kubrick's movies, and then realized, like, oh, this isn't like a porno flick. There's just, intense violence, rape, nudity, and, like, some 70s type tropes in there, right? They don't make them like they used to.
It was fucking cool.
That movie, though, like, yeah, I really became interested in once I understood it, and I wasn't just so shocked by it.
Right.
Even given that rewatches, like I always say, that movie has a slow lull when he's in jail.
Oh Jesus.
But it's a nice little calm before the storm.
Yeah. No. I mean, now it makes so much more sense. It's. I mean, it's. Sort of
You
what
want all
people-
the, in high school I want to watch the action scenes.
What you think are the action
Him
scenes.
and his
yeah.
boys all dressed up as droogies.
That
It's
is
so
such
fun
a
to watch.
small
Come
part
get
of
some.
that
Oh,
movie.
I missed the
Them being debaucherous is like 40 minutes of the
Yeah.
movie. The rest
set
of it,
to glorious Ludwig van.
right? And the rest of it is violent and sexual and like and vile. But then he becomes. I mean, it's the Joker. It becomes.
It's Joaquin's
Yeah.
Joker.
Yeah.
Yo,
He becomes a hero, and then everybody wants him to be free.
I don't
It's
think
fucking crazy.
I don't think Trisha has ever turned down a new release in theaters faster than the Joker sequel, because it came out
Yeah.
And
That's
we've-
funny because you
we've-
guys watch
everything,
like,
bro.
Not just everything.
I mean, we've
almost
really-
anything.
with her
Which
dad.
is cool.
You know, her dad had
I
a
like that.
stroke, and we're dealing with, his health is like our priority right now.
Right.
And the movie going is definitely like taking a back seat, but we still try to get out maybe like every 2 weeks now at least. But even that, she was like, yo, like, we saw the trailers and like didn't even listen to reviews or anything, but just based on the trailers and like, where can this go from the fucking second one? It's from the first one. It seems like a chore to sit through, and I've never seen her turn down a movie. I was willing,
Yeah.
and she's like, nah, let's skip it. Let's do. I think we did Smile. Let's just wait for Smile 2, which was great.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Oh, Margaret Qualley. I know she's in that.
Oh,
looks cool.
that was The Substance.
Oh, that's
Easy
right.
to-
That's
That's
what
a
I'm thinking of.
must see, Brian.
Was it? Okay.
Oh,
I'm getting
The,
horny
the
now. Just thinking
previews
about
for
it.
that
I'm getting
look
horny
really
now.
good.
I'm getting horny now.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
after I heard about all of the stuff, like I thought it was cool that Lady Gaga was in it and that it was going to be a musical. I knew that. I feel like a lot of people said they downplayed it. I don't think that they could have been more clear about it being a musical.
yeah. Oh,
but
I knew
okay.
that. Yeah.
Um,
I feel like, at home, over dinner, where I can hit pause, I'll stream that fucker.
That's kind of how I feel. Like I'm not going to run to the theater and see that
Bruh.
movie.
It's
I
amazing
don't
the first
want to.
one, like hit,
It's not that I feel like people gave it. Here's the thing.
Ooh, am I outside? No, I just keep going back to this fucking food court.
I think that the Joker movie is a fine movie. I think that had Todd Phillips made the movie that he wanted to make, which is the same movie, but it has nothing to do with the Joker.
Yeah, I love that story. I think it exists. I think it's great just for the story of how he's
Yeah.
like, I had to get this made, so I had to make it comic book bullshit.
Right.
It has nothing to do with that, but I just threw the
Right.
character on it. I slapped that coat of face paint, right on Joaquin's mug.
And it worked.
That
You know,
old mug of his.
whatever it was, like he adapted it to work for the Joker. But I mean, the story itself is neat. But I mean, yeah, it's fucking done Clockwork Orange. So it's not. We saw it in Kings of Comedy.
What the
We've seen like so many. He took so many. Todd Phillips is sort
That guy
of
was
going to
alive.
be what I describe to a lot of people what Tarantino is. He's a guy that has seen a lot of movies, and he's going to use everything he's seen in his movies, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you do.
Yeah. The best steal.
But
right? Is that what they say?
But the reason that this movie got so much notoriety is because it was a pretty decent movie with a name for something that is normally attributed to comic books and having some, like superhero thing. It also is in this time of like movies are getting this clout just for the fact that they're a movie that's taking on an issue or a group of people or a hot button item. So I felt like a lot of people were going along with the hype on that movie, the same way that people dissed on Morbius when it came out. People were praising Joker because people were praising Joker, and it's a fine movie, but like. I think there was some irony in it, and then it kind of blew up because people didn't realize that people were being ironic about it. And then now this one came out, and he's like, well, I'm going to make whatever movie I want because I'm allowed to.
Now he can, yeah.
They gave him a blank check, and they said, go. And he said, well, I'm going to make a musical with Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix. And again, I guarantee you, it's not a bad movie. I just think people thought there was going to be like something next. And it's like there was never anything next for Arthur Fleck's character.
No, it didn't seem that way.
No, so I think I haven't seen it.
I feel like he's just going like, well, fuck, they offered me a blank check. Like, why am I
Yeah.
going to turn that down? Yeah, sure, it's going to be a musical. Yeah, with Lady Gaga. Yeah. I don't know. Everyone's a pop star now. That was the only kind of thing I'll say about Smile. I walked
Okay.
out of Smile 2. I rewatched Smile. before I went to the theater, and because that's kind of a new film. I mean, I think it came out like last year. It's interesting they can get these back to back pretty quickly. Like every Halloween, you get a new little Bloomhouse fucking horror movie, but or a sequel to a franchise. But now I checked it out. The pop star as like a main character, I think I'm just like over. I'm over the news and the fucking headlines of Taylor Swift. Like I'm, like I think as a nation we're all a little burnt the fuck out on Taylor, right?
Oh, I know I am, but yeah.
And then that Shyamalan movie, which I really like, Trapped, is like takes place and is all the behind the scenes look at this like pop star's life.
Yeah.
It's all about this pop star, and I'm just like, fuck. Okay, I did that, and now here I am again. The main character in Smile 2 is a pop star, and I'm just like, I don't fucking care. I don't want to see these scenes on stages during choreography and dancing. I don't want to see these scenes in makeup rooms with trying on fucking dance outfits.
Right,
and
right.
It's all the same. I just feel like these movies have taken place in the same like 5 locations that pop stars are in, which is all off-white mansions. Kind of look like this Apple store I'm in right now, just soulless interior design. A fucking makeup room and a stage with like during screen sound check kind of shit. I'm just I don't know. Good movie though. Other than that, Smile 2 is good. It's good. It's good.
Is it like a horror movie? Or?
Yeah, it's a horror movie. It's like it's definitely gory. There's some hyper violence, and they show it. They don't like pan away or anything.
This is not the same. And I remember I probably talked about it 2 years ago when it was actually airing live on Amazon.
Yeah.
I think it was on Amazon. But if you're talking about like pop star or rock star movies that aren't just based around those, I still suggest people check out Daisy Jones and the Six, the series that came out based off the book.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it's not just this like. Oh, you got like a. Oh, no.
Power up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just your lame little like.
Yeah,
story.
You can get the combo, and then you can hit the fucking. This game's decent, but I haven't heard about this, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely brought it up on when I was watching it, because I always like to bring up what I've been doing. Like I want to talk about Gilmore Girls in a bit. I finished that, but
the Gilmore rewatch.
Yeah, well, and also finishing The Year in the Life, but. Yeah, Daisy Jones and the Six is a really cool look at being in a band and what it's like over the years. And even though it's a totally fake band, they made a record and actually recorded all these songs, and all the people play the instruments and sing the songs and actually perform.
It's like that Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah, except for
that was a real.
It's more like Spinal Tap, but not a joke. And and again, these people are actual performers, so they play. The instruments that they play in the movies. So when they perform as Daisy Jones and the Six, it's like it's like their on-stage name.
That's cool.
It's just more transparent. It's kind of cool.
I haven't heard of this though. Where is it streaming?
I think it was on Amazon Prime.
Amazon. Okay, that's
it's
great.
Like 7 or wait, it's either.
I'm looking for
it's under 10. It's under 10
Okay,
episodes.
that's perfect. That's fucking perfect. I need a new show because like. I've been actually, this month I've been trying to just watch horror DVDs and horror Blu-rays. So I've been just throwing shit on like in the background. Like I watched Pumpkinhead again.
Oh,
which,
wow.
man, I realized my DVD, I should say, is a full screen edition. 4x3 modified to fit your television. It's like, oh, how old is this copy? I should probably update that.
Did you ever? Sorry, keep going.
Night Swim, yeah, not the best.
I saw that at Jasmine's parents' house, and
not terrible.
It wasn't terrible, but it was just like
it was like Amityville Horror,
It's just like I don't know. It's just like
a Conjuring movie.
No, the Conjuring movies I feel like have like a bigger through line and a bigger threat or something. some more
There's
meat.
cool connectivity.
Night Swim was like, we kind of want to tell you that this is Native American land, but we also don't because we don't want to be like
We don't do that
insensitive.
anymore.
So,
You're
you know what I
absolutely-
mean?
Oh my God, I didn't think about that, bro.
It
You're
was.
absolutely
It took
right.
me a bit to realize that it was like, oh, this is Native American. Like, oh, this is supposed to be like a
Pet Cemetery.
yeah,
Or fucking
a Native American revenge type scenario.
The Poltergeist
So
movies.
it's so like, I don't know, tiptoed around, and then like none of it had weight. It just all happened, and like, Kurt Russell's son is like, yeah, I'm gonna take your place now, and it's like, why? And it's like,
the ooze got in his nose, dude.
yeah, and it just, it didn't seem like horror movies always have to sacrifice. It's like, it just didn't seem like that sacrifice mattered. Like, okay, yeah, okay. I don't know. Again, it started, and then he was like, I'm going to kill this other kid.
Yeah.
Feed me kids.
Generic dad goes crazy is
Yeah.
like the Amityville Horror Blueprint, which
Yeah.
it's like a trope for sure.
I mean, Ranty Rose says, this pool is the best thing that ever happened to me. That's, I'm pretty sure, a line for the movie.
Yeah. He got his rehab. His foot hurt, man. He was an
Yeah.
MLB guy.
It was
See,
his knee or something?
He wasn't a pop star. He was an MLB former pitcher. He had
Yeah.
an injury. I was with it. I cared about him. I don't know much about MLB guys.
Yeah.
So I was with it. I wasn't going, oh, it's Ariana Grande.
And I think it tied into a actual team. I think he played for the Brewers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was. I mean, again, it
Some
wasn't that it was
propaganda?
bad. It was
They
just
paid for a placement, some ad placement?
yeah, they paid for that.
That's cool.
It just felt like a hollow ass movie. That's all it was. It was like I watched it and then I didn't think about it again until who was it? Ranty Rose wrote Night Swim was funny.
Me and Derek keep laughing about it at the studio here because we just, I don't know. It's the name of the movie is
So
even funny. Night
Yeah.
Swim.
Yeah.
Is this guy still alive up here?
Okay, but so yes, you've been watching. Oh, he is.
Oh yeah, he is. Okay, so yeah, I've just been throwing shit on. What else did I do? Oh, I rewatched. There's that cult classic kind of musical, Repo the Genetic Opera.
Oh wow, yeah.
It's old as fuck at this point. I was like, damn, I haven't seen this since like I saw that in theaters up in LA, like with the director. Like I went to like a screening and like I had a homie and we were like way into that movie for some reason.
Yeah.
I threw that on last night and I was watching that. And it's like, oh my God, this is like so not what I remembered. I threw that on
I remember that
just while I
movie.
was doing shit. What else? Yeah, I've just been like Conjuring, like we were talking. Oh shit, who's this fool? That actually scared the fuck out of me.
I gotta really like sit down and thank you, Vector says welcome back. I gotta come sit down and really watch the whole Conjuring series. I watched one of them.
So we started all of
And they're
them
good.
in chronological order, like.
When of release.
Yeah, no, of the storyline. So we
Okay.
started with like The Nun.
Okay.
And then
okay.
Trish got this list, and this is like, I want to watch them all this way. And I was like, I've never watched half of these. I've seen The Nun and La Llorona, and I think Nun 2. But I've never seen any of the Annabelles, any of the Conjurings, any of the Devil Made Me Do It, or any of these.
All right.
So she's got us going through them this way, which is interesting. But yeah, what was your review?
I only saw The Devil Made Me Do It.
That newest one, right?
Yeah, I think so. Which they made during COVID, and that's very clear.
I like that there's these characters, Ed and Lorraine, they're the
Real people.
the through point, kind of based on some real characters. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool. I like that there's this big mystical universe, but they're just not my kind of. I don't dig American horror.
Yes.
That's just a ghost story,
Yeah.
Down at the end, they're all just ghost stories. Now, I think my favorite part is like when you see the practical makeup of the demon, or in the Conjuring ones, there's this thing that's like all black. It looks like a demon with like horns, and it's like fucking terrifying makeup effects, right?
Yeah.
The Annabelle doll, like, just, I don't know, looks dumb. There's other stuff, like the first Conjuring, it's like a witch, and it's like, okay, cool witch makeup, but, I don't know, fucking witches and ghost stories, it's just not scary to me.
I see. No, those are kind of more like a different kind of of horror movie. Like,
well, a lot of them are PG-13. I'm seeing this like, wait, we're about to watch a fucking PG-13 movie? Like,
that's part of it. So a lot of it, I think, really comes together when,
hey, where you going?
for me, when I realized that they're kind of like anthology movies of these people going around and solving these crimes. That they're more mystery horror movies, like ghost stories. And, and that's the thing. Like, I don't think when some people like, prop horror or like gore or monster horror. You know, there's always these like, there are these like little genre differences that like sometimes for me, the reason why I like horror is I love how gory it can get. Sometimes when it gets like too hyper gory and all it is just red.
Some Terrifier shit.
Which is fine. I like it, but I like. So, like, more so, I like the fucking level of gore that a Mortal Kombat game has. Like, just that, they go there. Like, they basically have the insides of a person, and you can fucking get that gore out. When it's all fake, to me, that's fucking sick. Because it's not real. I can always separate that. So I like that full realism. Some people will consider that horror. I don't necessarily, but then when I saw The Devil Made Me Do It, it's like, these are just American ghost stories. And American ghost stories are folk tales about, like, silly little things that, like, are more kind of like analogies.
Sure, yeah, like a witch or a doll that's haunted.
Yeah, and it's haunted because there's
or it's a demon and we do exorcisms. And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, these things that are kind of like more like moral based-ish.
They are definitely all American type stories.
Yeah,
you know?
they're like,
it's like we said. It's kind of the boring Amityville. Dad goes crazy.
Yeah,
because there's something evil in the house, something evil in the doll, something evil in the fucking wind-up Jack in the Box.
Right, and some of those are like super shallow.
Here's
like I'm not saying that Gremlins is like that, but it's
creature feature though, kind of a different
creature
movie.
Feature. That's what I was looking for.
Like Pumpkinhead, you know.
Yeah,
it's just a monster movie.
Just a monster movie. It's chasing people.
It's what I do like though is it hits tropes like it's campers in a cabin technically too.
Yeah.
But they're just into dirt bikes with a fucking musket dog.
Yeah, and again, like, all of these movies are really not meant to be thought of more. Whereas, like, these Conjureverse movies, they're meant to have, like, an underlying tying thread.
Yeah.
Which is that these two are going to solve the problem. And you're here to watch how they do it and how they figure it out.
Leave it to Ed and Lorraine.
Yeah, and some of them, I know not all of them. Oh, shoot. I know not all of them are for everybody. That's the other thing, too. Like, I was watching The Devil Made Me Do It and kind of laughing because it's kind of silly. But it's like, but I like that it's silly in the same way I like that Dead Rising.
I think that's like the last one in the franchise. I think we're going to watch that one last. So
it's the most recent one, yeah.
We're coming up on it.
That one, I think, takes place in the 80s.
Oh, so maybe it's not. So maybe we're going to get to it before. Because whatever the chronological, none is like 1800s, right?
Yeah.
And then it goes through, and I do like, hey, they got this continuity, and the throughput here is cool.
Yeah, the through line is the main reason I would even sit down and watch any of those movies. Also, again, for me,
it's better than the Paranormal Activity through line.
I mean, dude, like, that's the thing. Like, I'm down to sit down and watch these movies, pop some fucking corn, and
pop some fucking corn,
movies,
dog.
popcorn. You know how it goes.
You know how it fucking
goes.
But
I'm just like, I'm not looking to get intellectually fucking.
No, it's a horror movie a day.
Jerked off.
I'm
I'm looking to have a absolutely leisurely experience and watch these like people do silly shit.
Ooh, cowboy hat.
And it's always fun because I was telling Jasmine about this because I was talking about why I even like horror movies to begin with. And the main reason always comes down to the fact that they don't go the same route as many other movies. You know, most movies that you see, adventures, even thrillers, drama movies, romances, they all kind of have some formula they always follow.
Look at that. Breakable environments?
I know, it's pretty nice for Xbox One, man. They
no,
had
no,
it back
no,
then.
No. PS4.
PS4. My bad.
That's what I'm telling
it's
you.
the same era though.
The Dead Rising 3 on Xbox was terrible.
Xbox
dude.
One, man. It
This
was
is-
that whole era.
This came out like whatever, I guess 2017.
Not bad though.
So yeah, total jump though. But yeah, I love watching a movie a day if I can. I'm definitely
cool.
not hitting those numbers,
It's cool. Sorry.
but I'm just pulling out my my Blu-rays. Trying not to stream shit. Like all the Conjuring shit though, like Trish has been streaming.
Yeah,
those.
I mean that's fine.
And I'm catching them like off and on. Again,
Yeah.
like I'm kind of putting Pumpkinhead on the background.
Yeah.
I've seen this movie 100
Exactly.
times, you know.
If there's something cool about it, you'll pay more attention.
I did sit down because my absolute favorite Halloween movie. I guess if I had to pick a favorite Halloween movie, it's not a horror movie, but it's a
Yeah.
Halloween movie, and I've convinced Sean and Rocco to let me do The Crow on the next movie club.
Oh wow.
So
wow.
I
alright.
sat down and rewatched it as I do usually around this time of year, and I watched it. I watched it again yesterday,
Sick.
last night, in fact. Yeah, and I was like paying attention. I was like, "Ooh, these are some notes I want to talk about." Brought in some props to talk about. I got a lot to talk about with the music, essentially, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, I'm super excited for those guys to see it. Sean and Rocco hadn't seen it before. Look at Comms Caps. Look at that font, guys.
That's funny.
Remake Code Veronica, guys.
They made the same mistake you did.
Oh shit, did they spell it wrong?
They switched letters. Comms caps. That's fucking funny.
Oh fuck, dog.
No, that's good. I'm excited for people to see that on Patreon.
Come here, you
Cool.
son of a bitch. Yeah, check out patreon.com/mega64. You can find all of the episodes of Movie Club there. You can find all of the episodes of Record Club. Sean's been spinning
That's right.
records from that Rolling Stone catalog, the top 500. Or was it 100? I can't remember. Is
think
it
it was
500?
500.
He's going to be here forever. Wait, no, we're already in episode 500. We've only been doing this 10 years?
Hey,
How many years have we been doing the PBS? It was 7 last time
well,
we like celebrated, what, 500? It was 7 years, right?
No.
It was
That
more?
was 7 years is how long I've been on the show.
God damn.
No, and that's longer now.
I'm telling you, dude, longest running
Yeah. think you've been-
weekly game stream.
12 years is as it is known as the PBS. I think there's like an archive somebody had somewhere.
The Poorly Played stream has always been live Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific.
think for
It
12
has
years.
got to be, for 12 years, it has got to be the longest running, consistent, weekly game stream.
Yeah. I don't know of any other game stream that has been going on as long as this one.
Now, there's some
And
streams
I've been
that
on
have
it
been going
for
on
8
long.
years now.
You know, we got homies like Ray Nevarez Jr.,
Yeah.
a.k.a. formerly the Brown Man Gaming Channel, right? He's been going on and strong for probably longer than 12 years if you count the Achievement Hunter days, but it's not weekly.
Uh-huh.
I mean, motherfucker's on a lot more than I am, to be honest.
Uh-huh. And he only started doing shit, I think, 2013 or 14.
So it doesn't count as a weekly show. Who else
I don't
has
know.
been doing this shit?
but me.
People are saying DSP Gaming. I've never heard of that.
Darkside Phillips Gaming Channel? What?
Okay.
He's been doing it weekly for 12 years. Hey, shouts out if he has. Shouts out. We've been to E3 together. I see you, Phil. Game
Oh, yeah,
recognized game.
Hell yeah. But no, I mean, I think it was... You started doing streams in like
Minecraft. Dude, you remember that shit?
2010.
What do you mean, oops?
No, well, because you.
Oh, fuck, I
lost a
died.
shit ton of- what do you mean? You lost a shit ton of health because you dropped 2 stories.
What?
What do I mean? Oops. Fucking serious?
Oh my god. Oh, I missed you, Brian.
I
I
love
miss
it.
you.
I love doing this show. I can't believe it's been 8 years. That for me now on the show, it's been 8 years.
Jesus.
We're coming on my 10-year anniversary. It like
Getting hot.
I know I say this every single time we talk about this. I still feel like I'm new to the show. Not really. I feel like I'm finally, but I still feel like people don't know that I'm here half the time. And we tell them, but like, hey, I'm here on the PBS every week.
It's because, you know what, dude?
They're bitches. They don't want to talk.
I put myself on 4 fucking cameras. You're only getting 1.
No, I'm on every camera.
Case in point, you're actually in more cameras than me.
Yeah.
I can't actually... I was trying to help you out, but you're right, Brian. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me.
That's actually been one of my favorite things about the PBS setup is that I'm on more cameras than you are.
At least I could never say I'm conceited, right?
No,
I think
you
I do that
actually
by
aren't.
design.
You're very generous with your with this shared space.
Well, thank you. I'm glad that you're here every week. And I did miss you. It is nice to be back.
Yeah, man, I miss you guys.
So we talked about some films. We talked about we're getting ready for Hell Festival. We plugged the Patreon. A little preemptive. We're going to talk more about that stuff. But I want to hear, Brian, from you, my homie.
Yeah.
The wedding, again, what can I say? I told you over the phone when you were in Japan, but beautiful wedding, beautiful ceremony, beautiful couple.
Thank
Oh,
you. Yeah.
a l'amor.
Yeah, we got our pictures back and been looking through them and
Ugly ones of me, right? Is that why they're booing?
No,
right, the ones
no,
of me, my
just
hair was out of
why-
place.
Why were you always outside on the phone?
I looked frazzled outside on the phone.
Everything
Outside
I
on the
saw
phone.
Was you just on the phone.
Eric had to fucking post.
I was in the middle of
Eric had to
the
fucking
first
post
dance.
that mother.
He showed me that the night of, and I died.
Benedict Judas ass.
I was like, the moment I didn't say this to him, but I'm like, the moment he sees this, he's gonna be so mad.
I think he put it on Instagram.
He absolutely did.
Christ. Eric. Okay, the long story short
I mean,
here.
you didn't know when we were coming.
I think we explained it too on the podcast, but long
Yeah.
story short, and I'm going to preface this by saying, like, my sister did nothing wrong. I asked her for a lovely favor. 'cause
Right.
It's like the first time we'd, like, left for, like, a long period, and we need her to come over and lock the dog in the house.
Right, take care of the dog while you guys are gone.
So, like, I leave her a key, but she can't get in the house.
Oh, God.
This is happening during the entrance, during the fucking first dance. Everything that every auntie and tia in the audience is filming on their phone vertically.
And Eric.
And Eric. He's a yenta, that Eric Badur.
What the fuck?
He's fucking...
fucking guy.
I'm outside on my phone going like, I don't know, pull the key out halfway and wiggle it. And my poor sister's like, I can't do it. We figured it out. We
That's
got
good.
it figured out.
That's
and
good.
she was a saint for doing,
Yeah,
helping me.
yeah.
And it could be tricky.
But it was, you know what? I knew you were there. I didn't.
Trish got to see it, and she
Yeah.
recorded. I got to see it from her phone in vertical. It's great. It was fantastic.
That's great.
And I did get in by the time the first dance was going on, and then the entertainment during dinner. I was gonna say superb. Who else has a snake at a fucking show?
I really
solid snake, baby.
I didn't realize. I'll be honest. The one thing about my wedding that surprised me more than anything was how much of an impact having a entertainment aspect is. That isn't you get up and do something. My
something
mom
that no
paid
one else
for,
has seen.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it so many times to me. I'm like,
Okay.
oh, hey, guys, check this out. This is cool. Like,
Yeah.
to me, I'm like, neat. Check this out. You know, Belly Dancer comes out. Normally, by the way, she came out with, fire safe. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're not allowed to have open flame in there. Normally, she comes out with a headdress that's on fire.
I've been in a club before, and
Yeah.
I've seen belly dancers do full fire shows.
Yeah.
So, and I could tell, I was like, oh, she's got like a workaround for the fire.
Yeah. Because the one thing the Elks Lodge in San Pedro said was no flames, no fire.
Hey,
And then a
after Great White,
huge fire.
We get it.
After their huge fire, they're very, very careful. They had to renovate that whole place.
Oh,
so,
they actually had a Great
Yes.
White type incident
yeah,
there.
oh yeah, no, it was bad.
San Pedro.
They had rebuilt that place in the last 5 years or something.
Hello, Sonny. I suppose you know.
But that's where we had the reception, and honestly, it was exactly what I wanted in terms of a backdrop because we were overlooking the pier.
Oh, it's beautiful.
For Long Beach.
What the fuck you doing up here, sister?
And yeah, we had nice lighting in there. Our DJ I thought was phenomenal from what I remember.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Because he had to. I was watching the DJ, of course.
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah,
hawk,
me
you know.
too, me too.
And
oh, what are those light stands he's got? Oh, those are. Oh, what kind of mics?
I was really impressed because he had to play and cue and hit like 5 of the very specific tracks that the entertainment, the belly dancer, danced to.
Oh no, she had her own thing.
Well, he hit or merged her music into his sound system perfectly.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, she had like a playlist that she normally goes off of.
Yeah.
And then I think he just had RCA to quarter inch.
Yeah, however, I saw him going from his transition to
hers.
running the bar, you know, mingling and hors d'oeuvre music.
Yeah.
To start of the fucking the entrance and then the start of the entertainment and everything. It was like, oh, this guy's like
the guy was a pro.
This guy was awesome. It's hard, dude.
I know, yeah.
I would not want to work a wedding. I would never want to work a wedding. People have asked me and I've turned it down because it is not.
People, yeah. There's a reason it costs more to do a wedding. We've had this conversation before.
My
I'm not
God.
going to get into it.
And the amount
yeah.
of pressure.
That's why you pay more.
Shit's got to go right. Shit cannot go wrong.
Oh. But yeah, so we had the entertainment. People either loved the snake or were fucking terrified.
Okay, so as someone who's owned a snake, I've realized that people have come into my apartment back in the day and then been in the house and realized, wait, what's in that aquarium over there? Wait, what? That's a snake? Oh my God, you have a snake? I need to get out. And it's like, oh, I didn't know.
Snake's not getting out of its fucking terrarium.
Yeah, but I didn't know that the fear in certain people was that great. Did that happen during
There was at least one person, if not two,
who had to get out.
One of them definitely got out. There were like my father-in-law said like he turned around, the guy was like halfway to the door. Like not joking, halfway through the door. Didn't even say anything. Like people were so funny. You were at a different table, but the only table I told was the one with Eric, Rocco, Sean, Jenny, Jonathan Werbacher. I originally wanted to try to get you on that table, but if I did that, it would have been way too smushed in that area.
Big table. It's hard.
Plus in the end, right?
That's half of the fucking task when wedding planning is like who makes the cut, who doesn't make the cut, who gets invited, who gets sat where and everything. I can't imagine the fucking stress of that kind of thing.
Ours was easy.
What kind of planning? Oh, is someone not gonna like the snake? Like I bet that was a whole discussion ahead of time.
Think about that.
Oh, really?
No, fuck that. I didn't give a shit. But no, for me it was more like it was super easy because actually it grouped well together and we didn't have to fill tables. So because I didn't have to fill tables, I kind of split things up so people could have room. So somebody come in and pop in and not steal somebody's seat necessarily.
For sure, yeah.
Because that's another thing. Like these are things that only I think of. But this is what you do when you want to plan a party. I know people are going to move seats. I encourage them to go and not stay
I just
at
mingled,
the same
you
table.
know?
Yeah, man.
Went over, talked to Artur a little bit.
Yeah, there are 160 fucking people at my wedding plus. You know, 165
they light
people.
On fire.
And
Look at the effects here.
That's pretty good. And I wanted them to all fucking mingle and I mean the ceremony is for you, the reception is for your guests because man, if I wasn't being pulled in a direction every 5 minutes,
dude.
like
you were busy.
This is what it must be like
her
to be
day.
like a celebrity.
It's her day, but
Like
it's
a legit
also
one.
your day too.
Oh yeah, man. Your friends are all excited for you. They're drunk. Everybody's fucking like. I mean, it's funny to see it from the other side now. It's like, oh, they mean it. And when I did this to them, they understand that I meant what I said. It wasn't just me being tipsy, but like, just people being excited for me and like the amount of distance that people traveled to be there.
Yeah, all the homies from Austin.
Yeah.
All of us down from San Diego. Not a long trip.
Yeah.
And beautiful San Pedro. That area I'd never been to, but I really liked.
Yeah, me too.
I know Rocco was very excited about the Korean Bell.
Yeah, he told me later.
Oh yeah. If a Sentai film was shot there, Rocco's excited.
Yep. That's so fucking funny. I bet you he spent most of the wedding being like, I bet you that's the place.
Oh, yeah. We helped him take pictures. He talked about it on the podcast. Oh,
He asked me if it was okay, and I always appreciate
that's
Rocco.
cool, yeah.
Rocco's always like that, and I'm like, oh, why, Rocco? And I told him this too. It's like, I never think anything that you're doing is meant to offend me, because that's not how Rocco is, and that's not how my relationship with Rocco is. So if he's doing it, it's meant to be fun. And I will never, but the fact that he makes sure is one of the things that I've always loved about Rocco. To be completely honest, you make sure you're... But yeah.
Oh, he's bad?
Yeah, the ceremony, as you were saying, was at the Korean Friendship Belt. But the reception was at the Elks Lodge in San Pedro.
You've done it all now.
Yeah.
Nothing left to do. The honeymoon in Japan.
That was
That
great.
that seems like was that a surprise? Did you not tell me that?
No, I'm pretty sure we talked about it.
I guess I just didn't know it was happening that fast.
Yeah,
Well, this guy
I mean
is
that's. I think a lot of people didn't realize that we were going right after.
Right. I mean, that's the traditional way to do it.
Yeah.
But honestly, I've had so many friends get married, and then they don't get a chance to go on their honeymoons for like years sometimes.
Yeah.
So that's almost become the new normal. I don't know if like that
I
it was because COVID and a bunch of people I knew got married during that, or
I think a lot of times people will get married maybe in off season.
oops.
And
Oops.
whoops.
Oh, I thought this guy was helping me. Well, sorry.
And maybe want to defer that time for later, or they are spending so much money on the wedding they can't really afford to book a honeymoon right after.
Yeah, or you
also
just you procrastinate it.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's more the other thing. It's that shit costs so much fucking money to do.
Everything, bro.
I mean,
yeah.
in a wedding, like we were just saying, it costs a lot of money to have 160
Ugh.
people fucking come out there and
yeah,
accommodate them.
all
and
fed and open
all
bar.
fed, seated, everything you paid
did it
for.
up, bro.
You got to get, the photos. You got to get all this other stuff.
The
You gotta
desserts.
pay the DJ.
That's all custom. The flowers.
Yeah, I mean, again, so it's one of those intense but fun moments. But it's also like I said, it's not for the bridegroom. Once the ceremony is over, it's like you're at the whim of the mob. It is true.
You're pulled in every direction for pictures. That's all I know.
It's pictures,
Pictures.
and heartfelt comments and.
Oh, she looks so
she
beautiful.
looks so amazing.
Which
you
you
guys,
did.
It's so nice to see how happy you are, and all of it means something. But it's just like
Yeah.
That's.
I
What
tried
they
to be
mean.
brief with it because it's like I know you've heard it all, but I think I said the most generic things as well.
Yeah, but
And
it's still nice.
But it was true. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
It is like you got to hear it over and over again, like how great you two look, how perfect of a couple you are, how happy we all are for you. I will. It is in retrospective like wild because like I think about the first time I met Jasmine
Yeah.
was at San Diego Comic-Con working at the Mega 64 booth. I don't know if I ever told this story on the podcast or on the PPS rather, but what I specifically remember was Jasmine and her brother,
Yeah.
who gave the best speech at the reception about being her younger big brother, which is just very he's a giant dude, right?
I mean, she's short.
Yeah, and her younger brother is
She doesn't get over
twice
5
the
feet.
size, and he's buff, and
Yeah.
and it just fits so well. That was the situation at that Comic-Con. I remember her coming over with her brother,
Yeah.
and they were checking out merch, and she was saying she liked our videos and was happy to meet us and spun the wheel and everything, and then it was great. I think she was like really excited, which is rare.
Yeah.
People come by. What is this? Comic-Con normally. It was like this is the early days too, because this is how long ago?
Well, I think it was AX. It was the first AX.
Oh,
we
it was
wore.
Anime Expo.
Yeah, yeah. So it must have been 20.
Okay.
Third.
So all I remember was like this great interaction. We met these two fans and they left, and then I thought it was Comic-Con because Jasmine came back to the booth crying, in tears, bawling.
Yeah, that was Anime Expo.
It was Anime Expo.
When we were across the way from...
Yeah.
No, we were next to the Goku, the Dragon Ball Z incense place. It never came back.
It never came back, but that guy gave us all that free incense.
It was so cool.
Dude, I think I still have some in my
Do
drawer,
you?
probably.
Oh my god, I burned mine.
I
burned
got the
it all
Trunks
down. But yeah,
flavor.
it was there. And then the second day, she was bawling.
She came back. It was okay. It was the second day, bawling her eyes out. And it's like, you know, something happens. I think if you're a man and a woman is crying, you want to drop everything you can to help her out of that situation and to get her to stop crying.
Right.
And that was just like something that overcame, I think, me and Sean. And it's like, we have extra badges. Here, take. We have 2 extra badges that we don't. People. Derek left. He's not coming back tomorrow.
Badge.
Yeah, that's what it was. She had lost her badge. It fell off, and it was like, fuck. I don't know how I'm gonna get back into AX tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna get like.
That's what we thought.
You know, like and we just, to stop her from crying, like as soon as we could, figured out like, someone else isn't gonna use this.
Yeah.
You can have it. Please stop crying. Here's a T-shirt, or here's a like it was like anything we could do.
Yeah.
And she was like so appreciative. Oh my god, you know, we saved the day, and I thought nothing of it, and then here we are this many years later. But that was such a impression she made. It was like that really nice girl came back with her brother, bawling her eyes out because she lost her AX badge.
And I think we had an extra Garrett Hunter, so I think she got a.
She actually got my badge. I do remember. Yeah. I remember giving her, I think, my badge.
Because we had one as an exhibitor and one as.
But who was there at the booth? Do you remember that?
It was you, me, Sean, and
she must have made quite an impression on you too, I guess.
Yeah. The funny thing was, it wasn't about the badge. It was that her mom had given her money for lunch.
There was $20 or $100 or something.
There was money
in
to
the
get
lanyard.
Lunch,
yeah.
And she misplaced it or whatever.
We didn't give her $20 out of the cash register.
But
though.
I
think we drew the line there. But maybe we gave her a shirt or something.
Well, we didn't know. I didn't know about that till recently. She was like, the funny thing was, I wasn't crying about the badge. I could have replaced the badge. It was that my mom had given us money and I'd lost the money.
I remember that
and
now.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's probably for her bro too.
Yeah, because
she's older and she's in charge of her and her brother's lunch. And here she loses, and her bro's probably fucking, you know.
And who knows how? I mean, I always assume kids don't have money. I always assume if you're coming to a show, because that's how I was. Like, when I went to Comic-Con back when I was 12 or 13 in 8th grade or whatever it was, 9th grade, I was a kid. I barely had any money, you know. I would take all my birthday money that I was allowed to.
Dude, I spent my allowance at 7-Eleven every weekend.
I mean, I'd had no allowance, so it was always like, if I was good, I'd get a gift, or if I got a good grade on a test, maybe, you know, I'd get like this
Easter basket. Ooh, slight chance.
Maybe, but that was mostly candy and not even a lot. It was like one chocolate bunny and like a few others, but like,
eat it,
dude, they got fucking armor.
This fucking guy. Ow.
But yeah, no. So that was always a thing at Comic-Con where I would have, you know, a certain amount of money that I could spend for the whole weekend, and that included where we went to go eat, and like maybe I could ask for some more. Maybe my parents would give me an extra $20, but like, I remember I would like save up money at lunch to not like
this fucking joker.
I would end up spending $5 a week on lunch and pocketing the extra 15, because that's how I would be able to have extra money on the weekend.
Damn, dog. I used to do that too, because I think I'm trying to remember now, in high school, I think I got $2.50 a day for like buy lunch at school basically. And I would buy like crap off the carts, like Nutty Bars and Dr. Pepper. But
like
I would save
$1
like $1 a day, and then I'd have $5 at the end of the week that I would like add to whatever.
I'd buy the day-old burrito that was $1.
Yeah.
It was still
go down to
shit
Music
ton of
Trader,
food, you know. But then on the weekend I'd ask for $20, maybe $40 from my parents.
But back to
But
you
I
don't.
pocketed that $15 that I
Yeah.
still had from the week, so I thought, a little extra.
But you didn't expect Jasmine to lose the money, and that was the real.
Yeah, that later on she told me the real reason that she was sad.
I mean, it must suck to get a badge replaced too. It's not a fucking pain in the ass thing.
I mean, at AX at the time it wasn't as bad. I think you only paid like $20 or $30 to. But again, that's
Still though, that's a fucking day ruiner, man.
That's what I mean. Like that for whoever you are, when you have a budget, that shit can ruin your day. And maybe that was part of her budget. Getting it replaced is $30 out of her pocket.
Out of health items.
That shit kind of that shit sucks. And I remember, it was like, she told me later, she was like, yeah, it was funny. Everybody gave me a hug, but you gave me a high five. And I'm like, well, yeah, because I didn't want to be like weird.
She remembers stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were really nice to her at that point. Like I know that sounds
Well, yeah,
weird.
we had no fans coming by Comic-Con who
Yeah.
were like not only knew what we were, but like watched our stuff.
Well,
Yeah. it
I
was-
mean, again, when you're nice and not fucking weird, it's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
easy
yeah.
to be sympathetic towards you.
it's really easy to fall in love. One
Yeah.
might say, Brian.
Yeah. And then later on, I also find out, fucking make a funny joke, and sometimes she'll cry. So it's not hard to make her fucking cry.
So you made her cry just with laughter.
Oh, there was one time she was talking to me at game days, and I didn't realize she was still talking because she used to be, especially, way more quiet than she still is now.
Yeah.
But she was talking, and I genuinely didn't realize, and so I went, "Oh, you're still talking?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, are you still talking?" Because I didn't know she was talking, but she had been, it was clear she was through a thought, and had been talking that whole time. And I remember she started crying, and Eric turned around and was like, "What happened?" And I'm like, I asked her a question.
I didn't hear her talking.
I asked her a question, and it made her cry.
This
It's great.
store, I think this might be my favorite store in all of the Willamette Mall.
Yeah, I mean that's how it normally is in the real mall too.
Fucking Arthur's helmet, dude. I've swapped
Oh yeah.
every helmet I've found. This one gives me the beard, like the little Capcom guy with the boxer shorts. Oh, I should take my pants off.
Oh, what's it called?
Goblin.
Ghost and Goblins?
Ghost and Goblin guy. What's his name?
Yeah.
He's in
that guy.
He's in Tatsunoko, I think.
He's
versus
in.
Capcom.
I think he's also a trophy.
What's up, punk bitch?
I don't think the crossbow's gonna work against him. Is it?
They're taking some
Go for the leg, maybe?
10.
Okay.
Hey, got you, bitch.
Okay.
Alright, but we got the Warhammer here. This is gonna dent your armor. Ow, you fuck ass.
I didn't get off the train. I'm gonna switch to talking about Japan now.
Oh yeah, let's go back to Japan.
I didn't get off the train, but I did see the Unit 1 in.
Oh, it's like visible from a train?
Yeah, from one of the metro lines.
Which Unit 1 is it? Because I've seen the stuff at like Fujiku Highland, which is a theme park up by Mount Fuji. But I never saw like in the city of Tokyo like any Eva statues.
I think that's where it was.
There's
'cause
some
it was
new shit.
We got off the train
I mean, new. I was there in 2010.
on the way back from. Where were we? We were going somewhere from. Back to Kyoto.
All right. I just want.
Oh, we were going back from the bamboo forest, and it was like one of the stops that you could go to.
Okay. You
it
saw
was
Bamboo Forest?
Yeah,
Dude, how was that?
that was cool. We took the bullet train. That was fucking sick.
Just like the movie starring Brad Pitt, Bullet Train.
Yeah,
But
but it was me, not Brad Pitt.
it was you
So-
all along.
Fucking Brad.
Get out of here,
Can
Brad.
you return my phone calls. Get my shit back.
Put your abs away, Brad. Ooh,
He's
what's
supposed
in
to teach
the
me
fridge?
how to fucking lift, dude. He
in
hasn't
the fridge?
been returning my calls.
Damn, dog. We got lettuce.
But no, dude, it was cool. It was really fun. It's a beautiful place. It's fucking clean.
You invite me over here and all you got for me is fucking lettuce? Yeah, it's so clean, right?
I loved it, man. And like,
And quiet and respectful.
I loved the people. I loved the culture.
I
I loved it so much.
I loved being over there and trying to assimilate to being quiet, courteous,
Yeah.
and clean.
I mean, that's how I.
That just was fun.
Yeah.
Some people are like, yo, fuck that. Like, I don't know, man. It's when you're over there and everything's nice, it's like, oh, let me go out of my way to keep it nice.
Yeah.
And I got into that so hard. Now, maybe I don't want to do that for like a month, but, you know, I was only over there for like a week.
Yeah, I mean,
It was great.
I just liked that there was a general respect for the place that they were in. You know, people had, you know, they didn't want.
Not cigarette butts in every fucking parking
Yeah.
lot. Doesn't smell like piss
most
under
rules,
every alcove.
Yeah, most rules weren't to be like
And it's still, like,
oppressive. It
yeah.
was like, hey, don't be a jackass. People don't like the smell of this. You know, it was really rules of courtesy than it was anything else. And I appreciate a rule of courtesy more than a rule of authority. Like any
And
day.
rules are meant to be broken. You know, no one's
Well,
looking.
right. Like, yeah.
Hey,
When,
no one's looking. No one's looking.
yeah, like you're not supposed to smoke in the streets, but if you're walking a side street and you're hiding behind like a thing, basically the thing is like if you're walking down the street with a cigarette while there are, you know, other people around you, that's considered rude, and you'll get a ticket for it. If you pull off to an alley and you're standing behind where there aren't other people or near a car park, cops aren't going to go back there and give you a ticket. You know, and that was what I realized. It was really a lot of just
Oh, they're in the food
more
court.
consideration for the surroundings. I thought that was great.
And,
But yeah, I loved the culture too.
And the bamboo forest, the inner city. Any temples? Did you check out any
Lots of
historical?
temples, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Lots of temples. I only did one, and I remember it being really close to Harajuku.
Yeah, that's the one I went to too.
Okay, so you walk a long time
Yeah.
through like bamboo fields, and it's all cicadas, and it's fucking cool as shit.
Yeah,
and
and
then you
there's
get
big ass hunter spiders or whatever.
oh
they're
yes,
called.
off trails like
yeah.
there's bugs and not weapons.
Yeah, that was
but
like
bugs
the
and
first
like,
day we went there.
Okay.
Actually. Yeah.
So I went to that same temple, right? And then like yeah, it opens up, and it's like whoa, I was just in the city, but now
Like
I'm
in
just
the
in
fucking
feudal Japan, and it's
Yeah.
rock, and there was like women getting married and getting photos taken,
Ah!
and in like traditional outfits. you
Yeah, I
know?
saw that too. People walking through and getting a little
Oh,
whatever it
dude.
was.
And little buildings, little temples, little
It was
like
cool.
put a note here kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shrine was beautiful. That was the one I did. So you did a couple of them.
Yeah, we went there. We went to one in the bamboo forest. And then there were a few shrines that we passed through also just along the way, wherever we were. The cool thing about Jasmine, I love my wife because she is incredible at motivating me to get going. Like, she'll be
Oh,
ready
yeah,
to
yeah.
go somewhere. And it's not that I don't want to go. It's just that,
I'll take another one. of
you
these.
know, sometimes I just take my time.
Yeah, I am very guilty.
Yeah.
Trish says that I take longer than a quote woman. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, they say that, and then no, I'm gonna stop you right there.
To
They
get ready.
say that. They say that.
They say that.
Not a single one of them and ever will admit that it is never us that makes them late to leave the house.
No.
They don't realize that we have been ready for an hour and a half and don't want to sit idly.
So I get into something.
So I start playing a game or I start cleaning something.
But I can drop it in 30 seconds and be at the door.
I don't, not even 30. All you gotta say is, I'm ready, and I drop it immediately. I'm literally just not able to sit still, and I've been ready for so long that I'm like, okay, well, I already know what's gonna happen here, so I'm gonna play a game or whatever. And every single time, I always have this tone. Are you ready to go? And I'm like, been ready. You've been the one who changed their hair 4 times. You've been the one who changed their shoes. You've been the one.
It was you all along,
God
Austin.
damn it, I tell you,
Oh,
I get no
fuck.
respect.
I'm on fire. Brian, I think this is like a mini boss or some shit.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
gotta eat.
It's all in jest.
You gotta eat.
I sometimes take fucking forever.
No.
Ouch.
I have lost myself.
Okay, we're gonna load the last checkpoint. Okay.
Take a break first?
Yeah, let's take a
My
little
butt
break.
hurts.
I've heard ghosts walking around the halls here. I'm
I need to
dying,
get Joker too.
dying to check on what's going on here. Don't go anywhere. We've got a hilarious audio sketch
Ooh.
just for you.
Loosening my butt.
All right, guys, I think it'd be cool if we do like a funny face competition. What do you think?
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Awesome. Well, okay, Sean, why don't you go first?
Okay, guys, I've been working on this one. Ready? Here we go. That.
Oh my god.
Funny.
I didn't think he would make a face like
I'm gonna do it
Can we
again.
see it again?
I'm gonna do it again. That.
Even better the second time.
I agree. Rocco, why don't you make a funny face?
Okay, I think I have one ready. Here, ready?
Oh, Rocco.
Yeah, I know. I was working on that.
That was good.
Johnny, you want to make a funny face? Why don't you get in on this?
Yeah,
Go ahead,
try
Johnny.
Why did you make that face?
What the fuck?
What is that, dude?
Johnny.
Wow.
Are you being
Johnny.
serious?
You go to the classic racist face. Johnny, I'm not going to
Johnny.
tolerate that. Oh my God, I'm
Oh.
pissed off.
Johnny,
I can't.
Stop making that face.
Johnny.
Johnny!
Hey,
Stop making that face.
We're not joking. We're serious.
You take that face off right now, or I'm going to take it off for you.
Johnny,
All
stop.
right, asshole! Yo! Yeah, come over here!
I told you to take the face
How
off.
does that feel?
Stop.
Yeah, eat it!
I told you to take the face off.
Stop making
Give
the
him some fucking
face.
asshole!
Johnny,
Get him the
stop.
fuck out of my studio!
Make a funny face about this one,
Get him
asshole.
the fuck out of my studio!
I'm not even done. Get him the fuck out.
Get it! Oh god! Oh god! Get it! Somebody get him a towel.
Rocco, he's fucked up.
Fuck!
Anyways, guys, here's my funny face.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that is classic.
That's a
That is
good one.
classic.
Anyways, who do you think won the funny face contest? I'm thinking Sean.
Yeah, it was Sean.
Me? Sean, you're the winner.
Yeah.
Anthony speaking.
Really
Yeah,
good.
Anthony, do you guys? Yeah, Anthony, do you guys buy stereo equipment?
No, sir.
Do you guys trade in?
It depends what it is. What do you got?
All right. Well, I found it's a Panasonic 5-disc CD changer. I found it in this back of this guy's trunk.
No, sir. I wouldn't take that.
No, why not? I couldn't get a trade in.
Want it?
Excuse me?
I don't want it for trade.
Why not?
Because I don't want it.
Hey, there's no need to rag out on me.
Well, you keep asking me why I don't want it. I don't. I
Hey,
said once, and you said, well, why not? Because I don't. And
Hey, listen. How about I got some other stuff here? You know, I got a Kenwood system I found out of this dude's van. I got a 5-disc CD changer. I found out of another van. Would you be interested in any of these, Anthony?
no thanks. I appreciate you giving me a shot, though.
Hey, I'll give you a shot, okay? And if you turn me down, hey, you know, that's what we're here for, right?
Thanks for calling.
Yeah,
Have a good day.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome, everyone. Boys and ghouls, we're back in the studio. The Witch's Brew protocol has been enacted. Boo! Oh, it's too much for one man to handle. Let's go to the plugs section. Won't we? That's right, Mega 64. Alright, can this shit. Can this shit. Brian, can this shit. Can this shit. It's too much.
Crunch me.
Okay.
Ouch.
Alright.
Oh,
Normal.
shit.
Oh, shit, Rocco's here. We're about to do
I'm
a
a
plug.
big deal.
What's up, everybody? I just got off the plane from Denver. I gotta take a wicked shit.
Oh,
What?
I thought he was in it.
Alright, we've got interactive Hell Festival. Woo! It's coming to you this Saturday, October 26th. All of the shop.mega64.com merch you see
Look at it.
It's going to be available at shop.mega64.com.
You know the site.
Of
Bookmark it.
course. Of course you do. The schedule is up. We're starting right off the bat. The dad hat is fired. No pun intended.
Yo. Hey. No cap? Yes cap.
Yes.
Sleigh hunting.
We've got the Game Crypt short sleeve. We've got the Delilah long sleeve. There's
Hubba.
so much to see at mega64.com, including shop.com
candy.
Sorry, shop.mega64.com. Brian is interested in one of our many shirt designs.
Oh, I was taking a closer look at them, and I'm really digging that crew neck.
Beautiful
Poison
stuff.
candy.
Guys, there's a lot going on over at Mega 64. Here's what I wanted to get to.
Look at that.
We have the entire schedule up. Noon, Rocco Bodie, Ghost Hunter. 1, Cheap Thrills and Frills.
Love it.
1:30, POS TV.
The return.
Surviving AI horror films, followed by 2 p.m. You got Horror Movie Monsters Ultimate Ranking of Evil.
Oh man.
3 p.m. Evil is everywhere. Brian, I'm sensing a very evil theme. Because at 3:30, we are playing scary video games.
Why would you?
Wrapping it all up with a scare cast from the world's most haunted town.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm telling you. Tune in at noon. There's a lot more. I've just mentioned a few things. Kill it. Kill this fucking music.
Turn that
Frank.
shit
Turn
off.
this shit off.
Hey, Mr. DJ.
So, okay, basically, yeah, Hell Festival, it's coming to a head this Saturday.
Gremlins.
Okay, I fixed it, guys. Sometimes you gotta, like, just bang on it a little. You gotta bang away a little.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much in store. We can't share the breakdown, right? Hour to
Break
hour.
it down, yeah.
There's so much going on in between that.
All day long.
You're gonna want to tune in, and you're gonna want to be tempted on over to shop.mega64.com to see what goes up at noon. All items will be going up for pre-order.
So close.
Yes, so close, so close.
Just a few days away, so come on by.
You know it. And I already talked about our lovely Patreon, where you will soon to be seeing our movie club review of The Crow, just in time for Halloween.
Shouts out, man.
They did some cool anime movies. Sean is watching anime, bro. How could this happen?
Shawnamei's back?
Shawnamei is back in a new form on Movie Club over
I like it.
at Mega64, or patreon.com/Mega64, I should say.
What'd you guys watch? Or what did he watch?
Well, he watched, just uploaded was their episode, Wolf Children was a movie that they watched. And I think before that, some deep stuff, like not just your Studio Ghibli, or your, you know, it's hard. What anime mostly is series. So
Yeah.
films are really limited to a couple cool directors that everyone loves, right? And then you
true,
got your
yeah.
studios that people kind of get behind, but
We just bought Howl's Moving Castle.
oh, did you?
Yeah.
I like that movie.
I never seen it, and I can't find it anywhere with Japanese.
Okay, I have some old Disney like Blu-ray or something.
Yeah.
You know, like when they got the rights, they started
Oh,
putting it all
yeah.
out.
Disney was putting out a few Ghibli movies
And
for a while. I
Michael
forgot about
Lasseter
that.
would always come on before it, and he'd be like, I'm just here to introduce to you. What did he call him? What's the guy's name?
Miyazaki.
Miyazaki-sama. And then he would like introduce like a little clip of Miyazaki.
Yeah.
It's like before every one of those DVDs.
We went to a Miyazaki store at the Tokyo Skytree. That was kind of cool.
Did you do the Miyazaki Museum? Because I was going to do
No,
that next
but
time I went.
we were trying.
Okay. Yeah, you got to book it in advance,
Yeah.
right?
We also tried to do the Nintendo Museum that just opened.
Oh, that's new?
We did Disney Sea, which
Yeah.
was cool. And they had just done Fantasy Springs, so we were able to get into there. But yeah, no, it was we did the Tokyo Snoopy Museum.
Wow. Eric must have been so jealous, dude.
Oh yeah, Snoopy was big over there. He's celebrating like, 75th anniversary globally or whatever.
Dude,
and,
they love Snoopy.
They love Snoopy, and that was actually a really cool. That we saw on the Metro. It was like being displayed, like, oh, there's a Snoopy museum
He's stuck
in Tokyo, and so we split up our trip with Tokyo to start, then Kyoto.
Okay.
Day trips to a few places around Kyoto.
So you moved from one hotel to the other?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had 3 total hotels.
Damn. See, I stayed in Tokyo. I stayed in one hostel.
Yeah.
The whole time, and I just took day trips to like Fuji.
Yeah.
That's it. And then for Tokyo Game Show it was in Chiba, a day trip out to Chiba.
Yeah,
But that's cool. I always, when I went back, I wanted to do multiple hotel rooms, like stay in each city for a couple days.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. That's what we did.
That's what you did?
Yep.
That's fucking awesome.
So I was able to go to Osaka for a night, go to a couple
'cause-
places. So
Yeah, I want to do, I guess, Kyoto, Osaka. Those are the 2 I hear outside of
Yeah.
Tokyo. I also do want to spend the most time probably in Tokyo.
whoa, grab his big ass sword.
What the fuck? It's locked. I gotta be like,
No, there's probably something. Wait,
The prince?
Circles.
whoa, that was it.
No.
No, I
the
broke
sword.
it? What the fuck? Yo, that's...
Tisk.
No.
Tisk. But no, it was cool. The country is amazing. The
Food.
food.
Oh, it's all about
God,
the food with us.
and it's so inexpensive.
At our age, it's all about the food, man.
Oh man, and that's why whenever you went on tour, that was the first thing I'd always ask you when you came back was, all right, what food you eat?
What food you got?
Oh man, we had so much ramen. We had so much teppanyaki, or izakaya. I mean, we
Ooh.
into Japanese.
How are the
barbecue.
games? Were you on a bulk in Japan?
Well, I mean, we were basically walking for 12 to 14 hours every day.
So you're eating
So I ate whatever
carbs,
the fuck I
and you
wanted.
can walk all that off in a day.
I
Yeah.
ate whatever the fuck I wanted.
Exactly.
I drank it whatever beer I wanted.
So but did you hit the gym?
No, man, I didn't get to hit the gym at all while I was there. A couple of our places did have them. No, I mean, we were. If I
get
was
it.
tracking it, I probably would have burned more calories than I would have working out at home.
Yeah, it would have been wasted gains too if you're gonna walk.
Yeah.
And burn all that.
Mostly walk, yeah. So that's why it's like, I mean, I just ate whatever, and it was so
Oh yeah,
good.
yeah.
It was
well, no,
so
that's you were over there what? A week, 2 weeks?
good. 9 days.
9 days. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect amount of rest. Get back hard when you come back home.
It was definitely a memorable trip, and I will go back to Japan.
Yeah. Doesn't it, like, when I went to Japan, it made everywhere else seem like, oh, I don't need to go there. Just want to go back to Japan.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I'd like to see more of this country because I enjoyed it so much. I mean, we came back and went
Fucker.
and got ramen, and it was
Not even close.
no, it was good.
It was close.
The cost was like 4 times.
Oh.
Yeah, 4 times what we paid over there.
Ah.
Maybe more, but it was a lot.
Yeah, well, I hear our dollar's really strong over there right now.
It is, but I mean base price even if it was like
Yeah, just their economy's different right now,
yeah. I mean
Ours
they
is
don't
like upside down when it comes to fucking basic necessities.
yeah they don't make you pay extra for service. And
Oh
shit
yeah,
like
no
that.
tips.
Yeah,
Whoa, Molotov.
Hey,
You see
now.
how I dodged that shit like
that
a
was pretty. That
champ?
was pretty good. There's probably more coming.
Fucking professional over here. Let me
Get
in.
that lawnmower. How'd you get there?
I know, dog. That's what I'm talking about.
But I am happy to be back, and I'm happy to be back. I was eager to come back next week, but you
Yeah.
went to Hatebreed. Tell us about that,
Dude,
man.
the Hatebreed 30th anniversary tour is hitting stages across the United States, baby. Me and Johnny, We talked about this a long time ago, and tickets were cheap for general admission. You know, Johnny's been telling me for years now how back hardcore music is. And I'm like seeing pictures of, you know, him at shows, and I'm like, that's a crazy big audience. Like, I've never seen a hardcore show outside of, you know, Shea Cafe, dude. Or,
Yeah, I know, right?
Or a VFW hall or something. But this fucking shit is big again, right? Like, the biggest show I had been to was Dominic and I, maybe like 10 years ago. We went to an Earth Crisis 20-year anniversary. It had to be, I think. If I had to
Shouts
guess.
out.
And that was like, okay, this is like, they're kind of in a bigger venue, and there's like probably 150 people in this room. That was cool.
That's
We went up to somewhere like halfway between here and LA for that. It was like, all right, cool. Arcadia or it's Arcadia. I don't remember. Fucking Tustin. I don't remember some shit, right?
right.
But then this was like, yo, let's go to the Riverside. I feel like that's going to be a funner crowd than the LA crowd. And I was fucking right. And I don't even have to like know what the LA crowd was to know what the LA crowd was. Because
yeah.
I've been to a lot of shows in LA.
And hardcore shows in LA suck.
And I just like, oh, the Riverside crowd was so good, man. Everyone picked up everyone who fell in the pit.
Yep.
Within a nanosecond of them going down, they were back up.
It's like they didn't even touch the ground.
Bro, it was great. Yeah, I know. Because if you did touch the ground, you were covered in beer.
Ugh.
But there was like 300 fucking people in this room. I've never
No
seen an
shit.
audience. This was, they're on a stage up high, and I'm like, this is an audience for a hardcore show. I mean, there's no group lyric vocals, you know, because they're up on a stage, but I've never been in that kind of an energy, man. I've never been in a hardcore pit that was that big. It wasn't just like 10 guys throwing kicks. It was like fucking 50 gals and guys throwing some spin kicks, crowd killing, but all, you know,
Closest I would say is Slayer, man.
dude, Slayer was insane, though.
Yeah.
And Slayer had aggressive vibes.
Yeah, it did.
As soon as that started, me, you, and Mauricio were instantly separated. My hair was going in 4 fucking different directions. And we weren't even on the edge of a pit, and it was just like...
No.
It was aggressive.
We were in the back. And
Yeah.
then we were not in the back anymore.
This was not that. This was like, all right, everyone made some room.
That's cool.
We're all like 40 years old, at least.
Yeah.
The oldest of us are. You know, it was funny because Johnny said this on the show, but he's like, you know, I turned around and Garrett was gone. And there was a point where, yeah, Jamie Josta, the lead singer, he's like, we're down to play anything from our catalog here. We're taking requests, but we're just taking requests based on albums. So shout if you want something from this album, or this album. Basically, like, mainly I was looking at the set list they were covering on previous dates.
Yeah.
And it was like first 3 albums, right? Legacy, Brutality. No, am I thinking of the Misfits for some reason? Satisfaction is the Death of Desire, followed by Perseverance, and then I don't even think I know what the 3rd album was. I can't remember. Because I'm mainly familiar with their first album, the one on Victory Records, Satisfaction.
Yeah.
And he hits the fucking audience with like, oh, you want this, and I'm like, I think that's why my voice is still hoarse. I was screaming so loud for stuff off the 97 album. And then, like, you know, every time he put it up for debate, they'd play something off the first album from 97.
Hell yeah.
So I would take a rest in between, you know, dancing in the pit, and then I would go back over kind of behind Johnny because I could never get back close to him. And then I'd just be huffing and puffing because it's like the air inside that mosh pit gets so hot. It's like sucking on a hairdryer.
Yeah, no,
You
you're
can't catch your breath because you were just dancing and screaming, and then it's the next song, so I would like dip out. And then he'd be like, all right, we're going back to 97, and I'd just be like, oh, fuck,
Yeah.
and I'd lose my shit and walk back into the pit again. It didn't matter because I knew that song, and I was having a good old time.
Hell yeah.
He was making jokes about all of the old heads coming out of Mosh retirement. And I was looking around, and it's like, man, am I the only old guy here that knows, like, these songs from this album? But no, there was a lot of old
good.
fucking dudes there.
Yeah.
And there was a varied group there, too. It was like all kinds of metalheads because they played with Carcass. Which, that was cool getting to see Carcass. It's like, that was never on my list, but I'm glad I crossed it off, right?
Yeah.
From England.
Damn.
That
Carcass,
brought out...
That's an old school name.
And they were an old school band, dude. They looked old. But they were super fun to watch, and they sounded fucking great on that sound system. That's the other thing, too. I've never heard a hardcore band sound that good. Professionally mic'd. You know, I don't go to fucking festivals.
Yeah.
So I've really never seen a fucking... a breakdown band outside of a basement where you get one mic for the kick drum. The rest is all going to be your room noise. You got vocals on a PA, and then you got maybe, like, the guitar and the bass are just playing off the stage amps.
Yeah.
There's no fucking systems in most of these places where I used to go. So this was like a professional setup that sounded beautiful, man. It sounded so good. Yeah, me and Johnny were singing our fucking heads off, just having a blast.
Fuck yeah.
Got out of there sweatier than going 10 rounds with Vic Valentine in the backyard in a 90-degree summer. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. That sounds so cool, dude. I'm glad you got to see him.
I was so happy. Yeah, I almost, because I was like, oh, fuck, am I going to go this by myself? But Johnny's like, no, dude, I'll totally go with you. So happy he did, too, because it was a fucking blast. What's up? Oh, it's you? Hi, you're the problem, it's you?
Get out.
Shit.
Die. Motherfucker, just die.
Healing up.
Ew, where did you
now
get a
they're
gun?
shooting
What the
me?
shit, dude?
I have guns, though. Why am I not using them? Oh, maybe I don't.
Oh.
I got a chainsaw.
Yeah.
I skin your ass raw.
What?
And if my day keeps going this way, I just might leather face your face tonight. Okay, cool. Should I put the fedora on and Jason Mraz it?
Which has more stats, huh?
A smooth criminal. Oh, do they have stats or is it just...
Oh, I have no idea.
I thought it just looked good. Come here, you. I'm going to Tony Montana your ass in the shower. Well, no, he just witnesses that.
Yeah.
What a fucking scene. That was another one that made me queasy when I was younger.
Yeah, it didn't make me crazy, but I remember being like, holy shit.
I think it was probably also high school.
Yeah.
And is that De Palma?
Yep.
Man, watching that scene in Scarface with the chainsaw and the blood spraying Tony in the face.
Just watch your friend get fucking cut
And
up
it's
by
so
a chainsaw.
loud. And then they go to that exterior shot of the Miami hotel that they're in. And I just, that one fucked me up too, kind of. Like, I was like, yo.
For me,
I had not seen hyperviolence in film before, like these key factor films that's like Clockwork Orange, Scarface, American classics, not even American. Clockwork is definitely
British.
not. Yeah.
But I know what you mean.
Was Kubrick though American?
No, he's British.
Yeah. And the author who originally wrote was I can't even think of it now.
I have no idea.
Who wrote A Clockwork Orange?
No clue at this point.
I should know
I used to know that when I was younger.
I used to too.
Not important to me.
How
now.
that movie became like a punk rock,
Is Kubrick American?
like synonymous thing. I thought maybe he is.
I always thought he was
Goku
British.
wig? No, Blanca mask? Oh fuck yeah, dude. Oh, wait, I can't wear it? Oh, I gotta
Oh
put it
yeah,
on.
he is.
He is American.
He
Okay.
just lived in the UK.
And it's a UK story
That's
because of
what it was.
the original author.
He died in the UK.
So, okay, so yeah, American cinema. Classics.
Got it. Okay.
And then who directed not Stan Winston. Who directed Thriller? It's the other effects guy.
Thriller?
Yeah. Michael Jackson's Thriller. I mean,
Oh.
those directors are responsible, American filmmakers, for kind of merging me into the desensitized horror fanatic that I seem to have grown into.
Yeah. John Landis.
John Landis, you son of a bitch. Look at all the... Ooh, what's this? Another t-shirt launcher. I want to know what to combine. See, I got to get the recipes for, like, turning the t-shirt launcher into something useful. See, I know if I have the MMA gloves and knives, I could do those... Oops, just drank that. I could make these, knife knuckles.
Nice.
But I just found a pair, and it's like I don't have the actual recipe yet for like half of the cool shit in this game. I think we still have some bosses who are gonna kick my ass if I don't have full inventory. What do I got? I've got some... I don't have enough projectiles. I definitely could start throwing some Molotovs when that boss comes out and starts lighting fires.
Oh, yeah?
Where's his ass? He's about to
I don't
come.
know.
Oh, wait, it just fucking switched from Molotov mode. No, go back, go back. Oh, no, I wasted it, Brian. Do you understand?
You fuck.
I'm fucking up. Fucking up left and right. Oh, shit, tomahawk chop. Damn you, damn you. Oh, these aren't doing shit. Oh, yeah, they are. Aim low. Okay, eat him up, eat him up. Okay, there's the big guy. We're gonna run. Sandra. We're running from Sandra. Brian, we haven't taken a Discord call yet.
No, we have not.
Do you want to just throw a random call on while I'm in the heat
Yeah.
of a boss battle? You know how that always works
We had
out.
a lot
Oh,
to
fuck.
catch up on. So
Sandra.
yeah, PPS Discord, jump in, we'll take your call. Fucking up Sandra Moon or whatever.
Oh shit, henchmen's. Get out of here, henchmen's. Oh fuck, dude.
We got How's Annie, how you doing?
How's Annie?
Hey now.
Ooh, that's the wrong one. How's Annie? You're on the air.
I'm on the air.
You're
Fuck.
very low. We're gonna turn you. Hi, am I on the air?
Thanks.
Fuck.
Very
You're
quiet.
welcome.
though.
You're very welcome.
Oh, you're there. You're there.
There you go.
Now we got you, Annie. How are
we
you,
doing?
Annie? It's been a
The
while.
one guy calling in tonight, huh? Yeah, been a whole 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Congratulations on Japan.
I missed you.
I'm great.
That's good to hear.
Now,
yeah.
Brian was away. He was far away. He
Far
is,
away.
He
Yes.
is back. He has been traveling afar. I have almost died. Looks like I can barely get away. Let's see if I can dodge again.
A Western man visiting Eastern lands, from what I hear.
It sounds like he had a blast. Have you ever been over there?
Oh, yes.
Across the pond, they
What?
say. No, that's England.
We're across the lake over here, I'd say. It's a big old Pacific
You've died.
rim.
I know. I hate that part. I'm not prepared for this boss. So you called in 2 weeks ago. We talked about Brian. I learned that our dear friend here, how's
Yes.
Annie? Is this now? Am I conflating callers? Am I gonna get this
No, you're
wrong?
not. You're not. I can tell
You
what you're
were-
about to bring up, and you're not.
Well, we talked about horror movies, and we did talk about Terrifier, but you were an extra in Terrifier 2.
Yes.
And
Oh, that's
we
cool.
talked about the scene they were in, and I was like, oh, I totally know exactly that. Oh, I've seen you, Annie. I know how you are, Annie.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
But
You know,
what a
it's,
fun
on-screen
revelation.
presence.
that's pretty cool, man.
What a fun revelation. But yeah, I'm glad you're here with us. Are you prepared? Are you getting ready for Mega 64's Interactive Hell Festival? It is this Saturday. It's right around the corner. I'm in crunch
I
mode.
am.
Coming up.
You guys put up that bumper, the what do you call it? The fuck, what's the phrase for it? The
A
push.
teaser? The push?
Mm,
I don't know.
when you advertise on plug. P.
Oh,
okay,
plug.
yeah.
there you
Plug. Yeah. I called the
I saw
drug
that
dealer
hat.
the plug.
go. That Hell Festival hat, I need that.
It's a
I'm
nice
tuning in, and I am getting
ghost.
3 of those.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fucking.
Okay.
I'm desperately gonna be buying those things up. So all viewers, all loyal viewers, don't fuck with me.
Oh, good to hear. Good to hear. Well, get your credit card ready, because noon on Saturday, baby. It's going to happen. We're
That's
dropping
what
all the
it
merch. We're throwing the Hell Festival, the Interactive Hell Festival. We're throwing it at noon, so you're going to want to be there for all the surprises we have in store for you.
Get your shipping ready. You're getting attacked.
And I'm getting attacked. We've been working so hard on it. We can't wait for the great payoff that is that Saturday when we get to present our
This Saturday.
our life's work for you all.
Live.
Oh yeah,
We
you guys
poured our
always
blood
kill
and
it.
sweat. So much blood.
Live.
Honestly, a lot of blood. I mean, bloodier than this fucking video game. And this is a rated M for
That's
mature.
right.
Who's fucking
Hell
shooting?
Festival is a deep favorite of mine for the things you guys do. It's really always just like such a good time. It's such like a well-produced and well-done thing. It's
I will say, Hell Festival might be my favorite too. Thank you so much for saying that, Annie.
In the double laps.
Bottoms up. Excuse me, I'm having a coffee, Mr. Zombie. Have to
They
refill
didn't
my.
have Red Bull in Japan.
They don't have Red Bull, huh?
No, they only have Monster.
How's Annie? You ever been over to Japan?
Wait, did they have
yes. So a year ago today, I would have been in Japan.
Oh wow.
Yes, it was. So they don't have Red Bull, but they do have in every single convenience store an entire section dedicated to hangover cures.
Because
I
drinking
love.
is such a thing there, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you go to Golden Guy while you were over there, Brian?
No.
What's the Golden Guy?
That's like it's like a street. It's like in the Yakuza town, like the area of Tokyo that Yakuza is based off of. There's like that little cluster of small streeted areas to the eastern side of it. And if you remember Yakuza's map layout, there's like a little eastern little like sort of culvert or whatever you call it, like a
Yeah. Oh yeah.
thing. That's Golden Guy. It's like a bunch of tiny little bars. You sneak in, like 6 seats each. It's just the bars everywhere. Anyway, that's a highlight. I heard you talk about the food you got over there.
Damn.
Trains and food, top 2 things in Japan.
I mean, I walked that area. No, I don't think I walked that area.
What cities did you do? Because Brian, you did Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto.
Yeah.
What did you hit up?
I did Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto.
That's the one. Everyone does
same
those.
Yeah.
All right.
It's pretty easy. I would start next
I think
time
there's a
in
reason.
Osaka.
You would.
Yeah, I would go from there.
No Roppongi, huh?
I would next time. I mean, it's one of those things where
It's just another city I know. That's just another name
Yeah.
I know. I don't know. Is it even a tourist attraction? Because I will tell you, Chiba did not have a lot of like stuff going on. Chiba was like a bunch of like suburban houses. Like I was walking through streets just to get to.
Speaking of Kubrick,
to the Tokyo Game Show, like what was it called? The event center.
Yeah.
The convention area by the seaside city of Chiba. I think it was seaside, if I remember. I remember there was like a Costco. Oh, what the fuck, dogs? We're human. We should be. Oh, Brian.
Or are we dancers?
Are we human
Are
or
we
are we
done?
dancers? You be the judge, Annie. Thank you again for calling. Any final thoughts?
Wheel spin, please.
Oh,
Can I do it?
one.
Or is that overstepping?
No,
No, perfect.
You have asked. Your name is now ticked in the history books as the first of 2 that we were required to get for today's show. So
I'm so fucking happy.
we got one wheel spin on the board for you, Annie. And if someone else calls in with another request before the heinous anti-wheel spin call, which thus would negate your 1 tick on the board, unless that happens, Annie, you're halfway there.
Living on a prayer.
Have I explained it properly?
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Explained
How's
it
Annie?
perfectly.
We sure do love you. We'll see you next time.
Keep on smiling.
See you next time.
Keep on smiling. You know what was wild too? Last week, someone came in on the waiting on air actually.
Yeah.
While we were talking, because the channel got made unrestricted. It was unprivated. But then I loaded it in today. I fixed it for the rest of the show, but I loaded it in today and it was the same thing. It was unrestricted. Anyone could have jumped in
To
at
the
any
on air?
time to the on air.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not. I saved it and like closed it and opened it again, and it actually saved it the third. Maybe it's
That's
like
weird.
third time's a charm, but it was like we were doing like a fucking party line on last week's show. It was fun.
Oh.
It's a good time. Well, I have died. We're going to try to avoid this level of them all. I think my goal right now is even not related. I'm supposed to get out, go to where I believe the entrance is. That's where the outbreak has been tracked by my partner in photojournalism or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a.
Yeah, you have like a partner who gets all like mad at you, and
Oh, yeah,
you guys are fighting or something. Hey, fuck off! I'm just gonna get the snack this guy has because he always gives me a snack.
Let me taste the kitty
Wait,
cat.
where's the snack? Oh, fucking lie to me, dude.
Oh, you gotta take the armor off to have the snack.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the armor off. All right, there's the snack. Fucking give me the snack. Eat that fucking snack. I'm just getting shot like a doofus. There is a store back there with 2 assault rifles lying. Am I correct? Frank, you're gonna need to find another way.
Pirate show.
You gotta track the outbreak, Frank. Move it.
Yeah, just run, dude.
Oh, there is a. I forgot there was actually. Whoa.
Yo,
cannot be picked
self-suck
up with-
on a vacuum?
Yeah, but I need an exosuit. What is that?
Yo.
I forgot there's a R1. Dude, I've never been using that sprint this whole fucking last stream
Jesus Christ.
and this one. Look at that blue bar under my health. I didn't even know. Who knew?
Everyone?
Shh. No, I had no idea.
No.
Okay. So we got a problem.
I figured you were running. I was surprised that
I
there's
know.
faster run.
Is that the front right there, 32 meters away
Looks
from
like
me?
it, but you gotta go around.
Yeah, okay.
Or open that somehow. There's gotta be like a side door, right?
What the fuck? You asshole. Hey, I snuck right up on him, though.
What?
Hey! How dare you? Ooh, a gear. A golden gear. Okay, pick up that crossbow. Chemicals.
Is it over here?
Hell yeah.
Door?
We're gonna try to get through...
How do you get back through the...
Chemicals between us.
Maybe here, yeah.
What's that blue area? Save? What the fuck?
That's on the other side of the wall.
It is?
Oh, shit. Isn't this the way towards the exit?
Whoa,
Oh,
I
shit.
see clipping. Is this not gonna open for real?
Yeah, what the fuck? Is
Hey,
it
yo.
locked?
I mean, that would be, no, you can't do that. Doors, you just open doors in this game, I thought. This is one of those games where you open doors.
Oh, maybe you do gotta go to that blue thing. I don't know. My bad.
Central
He's
Plaza.
saying tracking the outbreak, so get to the mall entrance. Maybe
That's
the
the
blue
yellow. That's the yellow tick, I thought.
Thing. I don't know.
Let me look at my map.
Yellow tick's behind you? Yeah.
Tracking the outbreak. Get to the mall entrance. So the yellow tick is behind me, and the maniacs are there. Okay, I don't want to mess with the maniacs. I'm just trying to hang out, not get into maniac mode. So where's the yellow? It's yellow. It's the only thing that's yellow on the mini map then. I can't get in that way. There's got to be another way through. Let's try this.
Yeah, that looks right.
Full connection back to the other side of the mall. We're gonna go around. We'll investigate this blue survivor probably. That almost out of energy. Yeah, you can really haul ass with that now.
I know. Watch out.
Oops. Looking at the damn wrong screen. Excuse me, fellas.
Oh, shit.
Boom. That's fun to do. Isn't that fun to do? Okay, survivor over here. What's up? What's up? Ow. Yeah. Might need to dip into a store just to get some new items. Since I just busted a bunch of mine out. I don't know what that blue area was. Oh, a bunch of toys in here. I just need like food. Oh, it's a Christmas tree store.
What is that?
Toy gun. Some heads, penguin mask. Oh, that looks
Everybody
cool.
wants.
I'll fit in with them. Shit. Gotta be, rockets? Dude, get the rockets.
Rocket launcher.
Oh wait, I want that. I want the Grim Reaper mask too. Oh, maybe I can't wear it. Executioner hood. Oh hell yeah! And the chainsaw. Now we're playing Resident Evil 4. I'm Dr. Salazar, bitch.
Fuck yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Tree.
Fuck you.
Oh,
Die
fuck yeah.
slow.
I found some food. Health potion. Maybe this doesn't do that good a damage. Hold on.
Doesn't seem like it.
Nope. Okay, Brian, you think that I would be wise to take another phone call
Yeah.
in the middle? Well, we're at the end of the show. We've been on for a bit now.
Oh yeah.
We're
almost
winding
at 2
down.
hours,
Oh wait,
yeah.
what's the special look like though? I want to see this. Nice.
Seth
knee.
Rollins knee to the face.
Seth Rollins.
That's what broke John Cena's nose.
That would hurt John Cena. Speaking of wrestling, Chloe, how the hell are ya?
Hello.
What's up?
I'm just running around town, slicing zombies up with a bag over my head, looking like Jason Voorhees before the mask.
Oh yeah.
It's
man.
good times. We're getting into the holiday season. Next week on the PPS, we start the tradition, Brian. We're back at it. It's a Resident Evil till New Year's. And
Gotta love it.
You gotta love it. But Chloe, we're having a good time with Dead Rising 4. I think I'm like tied it off. I'm tied it over on zombie slaying. Maybe I don't need the remake until it's like a $20 game instead of a $40
Oh,
game.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? No rush.
Oh yes, absolutely.
I'm having a
No
good
rush.
time. But how are you doing?
Yeah, how you been?
I'm doing much better than the last time I called in. I
Yes.
don't have the COVID anymore.
No more
Oh.
sickness. You're not down with the sickness, as they say. You're
No,
feeling.
I am not down with sickness.
You're feeling good. I'm glad to hear it.
I have not got that whack.
Wow. Are you learning? Have you learned anything from your time stuck in bed? Did you watch any good shows? Maybe you picked up underwater basket weaving or something.
What?
I don't know. You can watch a lot of tutorials on YouTube. Now.
Yeah, that's
You're
true.
stuck in bed. You're on your phone. I don't know.
I've just been seeing a bunch of art
I
clips on their
was-
channel.
Oh, you've been drawing.
I got a Blue Sky account.
Okay. How is that? I've been seeing
Yes.
people advertise that.
It's funny.
Blue Sky is great because the algorithms and the hashtags and all that shit actually work.
Ah,
So
they're
if you
untampered.
post something, so if you post something there, like people can actually see it.
Fuck yeah. It's just got
So
a
I'm
smaller
posting
user
like old
base.
shit. Yeah, well, it's gotten a much bigger user base now. They're
That's what I've
predominantly
heard.
artists.
I've heard it had a big jump,
But,
and I've seen a lot of people tweeting or posting on other sites. Hey, check out this Blue Sky account. I've yet to pick one up though. I don't know.
Yeah, I have managed to crack 100 followers in a very
Yo,
short amount of time, which
what
I
I'm
thought,
talking about.
shit,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not bad. Yeah, and stuff that absolutely fucking flopped on Twitter, I'm posting on Blue Sky and it's blowing up, and I'm like, okay, well, something's happening over here.
That's all you need.
Different audiences, man.
Hell yeah. I know. I got to get back on my TikTok. I was so gung ho, but then
It's just hard to post on all the platforms all
shit
the
got
time.
busy too,
Yeah.
and TikTok's I like to really intensively edit that stuff, and man, the time. Is just
Oh
not
yeah, you got
there,
to do your your TikTok dances.
Got to do my TikTok. Well, it was mainly just the wrestling posts. I was pretty active, at least once a week. Post some wrestling training or some working out, some gym talk stuff, but all for the Strife character. And man, I've been off. I think my last post was even saying I'm back, and oh yeah, I was back for that post. And I took another fucking 2 weeks. Life gets in the way.
That's fine.
I was telling
No,
Brian.
I know what you mean.
God, I've been stressed the fuck out lately.
Yeah.
I just had a lot on my plate, so
That's
things are
understandable.
slipping. My personal hygiene,
Stinky.
my rapport with food service industry workers, it's a slippery slope. Look at it. We're just a bloody mess right now.
I know, it's great.
And I'm a bare knuckle brawler. Should probably start shooting or something. Now, Chloe, were you ever a Dead Rising fan? You play any of these games?
The last time I ever tried to play a Dead Rising game, I think it was Dead Rising 2, and I
Okay.
had this super old computer that I was trying to play it on, and it ran like I was trying to play on the fucking moon. Like, everything was super slow,
Probably made the
and
game
like
easy.
I tried to move. It would be like I was underwater, and I was like, I don't think my computer can run this, so I didn't attempt to play it, and I haven't played it since. So I've got a better computer now, so hopefully it would actually work. I do have it; it's in my Steam library. I just gotta play it.
You gotta get back
Oh,
to
yeah.
it. Well, now, yeah, you don't need the remaster. You can just play that old one on a fast computer now.
Yeah,
I
I've
mean,
got a proper gaming computer now.
I was having a good time with this one. I don't know why I never got 4. It maybe came out at a time. Wow, this is a cool special. It came out at a time maybe where there's just so many games that I was already buying, and I just had to draw the line somewhere. That happens a lot, and that's probably why
Oh,
it
yeah,
sat in that
definitely.
wish list for like 4 years, Brian. That
Yeah.
makes sense to me now.
My brother makes fun of me for doing that. He says, the only games you ever play are from like 10 years ago. And I'm just like, that's because I'm only just now getting around to playing it.
Well, and hey, I'm starting to think like they stopped making good games 10 years ago.
Well, I got other shit
Yeah.
to do.
There's outliers. There's some stuff that's good, but yeah, I got other shit to do.
And I don't want to be in a situation where it's a game like, oh, sweet, this game I've been looking forward to is coming out. And it comes out and it's like, oh, this game's fucking trash.
Well, that happens a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to wait.
And sometimes like
Yeah.
a game comes out around the same time that too many other good games come out, and it just like I never get around to playing it. You know, Shadow of Mordor is one that has been
Love
on
that
my
game.
list forever. I know how good that game is, right?
Yeah.
And like I just have never gotten to it. It came out when there were so many other great games like it to play,
Yeah.
and I never got to it, and I'm one of these days, you know.
Like earlier this year, I only just got around to playing GTA 5.
Oh wow, okay. Still
And
haven't
that's like,
beat
what, a
it. If you
10-year-old
believe
game?
that. I've started that game
a good
3
game.
times.
It's a great game.
Story is awesome, and I've gotten further in it every time I've played it, but I've yet to actually beat the story.
Yeah, I mean, that's a
Yeah.
game you play over a long time, you know?
Yeah,
It's not a game
it's
you're
been out
supposed to
for-
beat super fast.
they re-release it
But
over a
that's
long
another
time.
thing as well. I feel like it's an investment to play games like that. And it's like, are you prepared to like sink months of your life into a game like this? Or do you want to play these other games that aren't going to take nearly as long?
Yeah, that's why I feel like people
Free up
need
a video
to
game.
need to diversify the games they're playing. Like,
More.
I'll have like 3 or 4 games that I have installed, so that when I don't feel like playing GTA, I can play whatever. If I don't feel like playing an adventure game, then I can play a mystery game, or you know, some option. Because like, man, if you're just sitting there and you're only playing one game to beat it, you're not playing it for fun, and that's what sucks. You know, like,
Yeah.
it's taken me,
When I
I put
get to-
over 120 hours now, if not more, into Tears of the Kingdom. So, you know, it's not like, if I
Hell
would have done
yeah.
that after it came out, that would have been like
Yeah.
months of my life, and that would suck.
Well,
Just playing one game.
I've learned, having played a lot of video games now, I've
Yeah.
learned it's like you enjoy your time more with the tried and trusted software that you can revisit every couple of years, and it's just like new again because you kind of forget where all those items are. My brain doesn't work like some of these speedrunners, right? Like, I don't play the first Resident Evil for 5 years. I don't remember where anything is, so it's like all fucking new again, you know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I really am in this mode now where like, yeah, I'm rarely gonna fall in love with new software. I'm just gonna keep playing stuff that came out around this kind of golden era for me, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm so fine with that. I'm gonna save so much fucking money. I mean, I'll keep buying all the remakes of it.
Imagine
Of
running
that
out of
era.
games to play. Like our problem is that
I don't sell my shit, and I buy physical.
We're never gonna run out of games
Never.
to play. So we see it as a backlog. It's like, no, we have all these games to play that we can pick up whenever we want. It's not a commitment. It's a video game. And like,
It's a toy.
get your shit on sale because you can probably buy video games anyways, and then pop it in every once in a while.
Ooh,
just
you
try
could
it
do-
out, and if it's not fun,
That was
No.
sick.
at least
I only
it
ever
was
buy games on
worth
sale.
the sale price. You know.
Football tackle, bro.
That's why for me again, like I have like buy it now price, or like what did I call it when I was doing the academy? We had the right price.
The right price when it drops below that. For me, it's like $19.99.
Yeah.
Like a PS4 game
Yeah.
for $19. It's like, oh, I always wanted this. Yeah, I'm getting that. Like that's where, you know, I came up on a physical Bloodborne.
Yeah.
And this game that I'm playing right now, and I'm glad now I physically have it.
Yeah. Or for me, I had a gift card for Steam, and Cat Quest 3 came out in a bundle.
They're on 3?
Yeah, and it came out in a bundle with 1 and 2.
Nice.
So $40, all 3 games. I'm like, I might never even actually get to 3, but for $40, the amount of time I put already
what you got?
into Cat Quest 1 is enough to justify my purchase price. And then now I still have 2 games that I can play.
German suplex in the sporting goods section. Sorry, give me the circular
The
saw.
sports
you had.
entertainment section.
Damn, I know, you're right. Oh, shit. And now Darby Allin has lit the golf cart on fire. Giles' kicks are lighting zombies all around him, folks. Taz, have you ever seen anything so unbelievable?
Fireball Jones.
We perfectly executed the skit, Chloe.
You did the accent.
Yeah,
we did the accent.
We perfected it.
Great, guys. You guys all think just like me.
He never
Thanks,
did
guys.
it though.
That's why we
That guy
get
never
along.
did the skit. That guy was a wuss.
That's why we get along so
We
well.
told him
Speaking
do
of
the
accents, I
skit.
just got the nighttime DVD yesterday in the mail.
Oh, nice.
You did?
Thank you for getting
Yeah,
that. How'd
my
you
mom
like
opened the
it?
mail for me, and she looked at it. She goes, "Oh, this looks scary."
Oh, I'm so
I said, "Oh, yeah, that's 'cause
appreciative.
it is."
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, that's great. No, that's great to hear. I'm so glad.
That's nice.
Well, Chloe, before we let you go, we're coming to the end of the show here anyway.
Yeah, man, I've been craving this burrito.
It's the last call of the day. You're the last caller. You got the last laugh.
It's a tour we also.
And there it is, as we heard.
Brother.
Could I get that wheel spin?
Wow, there it is, Brian.
Oh shit!
Okay, this is what I thought.
Let's walk off
I
wheel
had it
spin.
This is
ruined
for
last
How's
time. I
Annie.
had my wheel spin taken away. I can get it this time.
You did, yeah. You're back. Well, we did. Well, last week everyone thought they weren't getting it, but then I snuck it in there at the end.
Oh yeah.
But you and How's Annie, you got 2 ticks up on the board. You're in Wheelspin Jones territory. Let me lock in your timpani.
It's getting locked in now.
It's getting locked in now. Excuse me. I will say, I feel like everything's like very quiet on the PPS lately. I think my levels are a little off. I've been recording a lot of stuff in here. So hold on, let me lock in. Let me get another lock in Jones there. That was a little weak for the timpani.
All right, lock it in.
Lock in Jones real quick one time. There it is. Loud lock in on that.
Who's ready?
Who's ready? Chloe, are you ready?
I'm ready.
How's Annie?
All right.
I hope you're still ready. Here we go. Oh, that's a big spin. A huge spin.
Tell me why.
What's it gonna be? What are we landing on? Oh my.
Please leave.
Good night, Chloe.
Bye.
Bye, guys. We'll see you next
End
week.
it. Just fucking. Call it.
Yeah,
All right,
Anthony,
guys,
do
I
you
think it'd
guys
be cool
buy
if we do like-
stereo equipment?
We do like a funny face.
You guys trade in?
It depends what it is. What do you got?
All right. Well, I found it's a Panasonic 5-disc CD changer.
Is there anyone jacking off to this right now?
All is forgiven.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second, hun.
Yeah.